Yo, 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 motherfuckers. This is RaddTitan Collector's Chat. This is a weekly update chat. If you don't know already, I am George, and
Just
that
get
bearded man.
straight in there,
Yeah,
straight in there.
go
Swear, get all over
straight
that
into
with no
straight over
monetization.
with
What
demonetized. Why bother?
monetization?
None of
Fuck it, no.
that doesn't matter. Fuck it. Why start on a pretense we don't intend to continue? There's no point. Anyway,
We
if you
tried
don't
that
know
one
already,
time.
I'm George. That's Alex over there. We're going to be running you through the weekly update of what's been going on through all the major companies. We've got some fan art stuff to show you, some big reveals from XM Studios. I'm sure there's some other stuff. I saw a couple of sideshow unboxing bits and pieces as well. So we'll go through some stuff, and then we'll be fielding your questions and catching up with you throughout the chat. If you haven't already, crack on and smash that subscribe button. Join our channel, helps with us. It shows us a great deal of support. So a lot of people that do watch not sub, so that's always handy to sub. So get that done and out of the way. Let's try and get up. By the end of the year, let's try and get into that 20. It'd be nice to be like, well, actually, for the end of the year, we should be looking at like 30,000 subs. Let's go with 30. Let's aim high. Let's aim high.
The actual funny thing is, I mean, our climb is quite steady. And I do have these like moments of, you know what?
Parody.
We're not. Yeah, you know what? We're not getting that many views, and and I start going like panicking about stuff, and I start looking into the analytics over the years, and it's like it's actually not been that different. Where I think, oh my god, like last year was like really low, like no views and this and this and this, and I look over the actual analytics, I'm like, oh, it was about similar to the year before, and then it's just
and you were happy with the year before. You were happy with that
year. Yeah. So it's quite funny than usual. It's always nicer to grow, obviously, but yeah.
Well, it'll always be a hobby channel anyway, so don't worry about it. There's something we should be fielding today, which is the question I've been asked a lot recently. I've been talking to as well with Mike, which is, he's off Facebook because he just feels he's being sold to everywhere.
Yeah.
Which is something we should really sort of try and discuss, I think, at some point.
Funny enough, because I just want to say as well that we didn't speak about this before, what you just said there. And I spoke to Mike on Sunday, but we didn't speak about that. And literally just before I came on here, I spent over an hour and a half leaving about 1,000 groups and removing myself from following about 200 pages, just because I felt a very similar thing where I was like, you know what, my feed is just full of come here, do this, buy that, all this stuff constantly everywhere. And I thought to myself, you know what? I don't need to follow that. I don't need to be in that group. I don't need to be here. I literally left 1,000 groups. It took me about an hour and a half to leave the groups because of the way Facebook make it. What that used to be, that used to have like a grid, and you go tick,
yeah,
leave, and you leave them all. But now it's like, click it. What do you want to do? Leave. Are you sure? Yes. And it's like that now. So
why?
I literally left.
And all of that kind of business.
That comes up if you do it on your phone. It asks you why as well, and it's as a list. If you do it on your laptop, it doesn't ask you why, but it still takes a long time.
It's just one of them things. This is something we've been talking about, and it's actually been getting. There's a lot of people that just feel like it's become. I think collecting groups and stuff as well. I mean, I was really surprised the other day in a RaddTitan group. There was a post. It was just a simple post that said something like, "I've been in this group 2 weeks," or something like that. I've been in this group 2 weeks. Maybe it was even 2 days. I was either 2 weeks or 2 days, and I haven't seen one sales link. I haven't seen one affiliate link. I haven't seen any. You know what I mean? He said clearly this is like one of the best groups. This group is awesome, and it's just like welcome to a proper collectors group. This is not. We're showing you only stuff so that you can buy it. It's just everyone sharing everything, old stuff, new stuff. Some stuff gets more responses and more traction than others.
There's a big channel
still
with a big following, and they also have a big YouTube channel and a big Facebook group, and they even created another Facebook group, which was like another collecting group, and all they do there is spam affiliate links nonstop, and it's just like, oh my god, oh Jesus.
It's just I think that people see it as a bit of that people in this community are easy to manipulate to buy stuff. That if they just keep showing you shit all the time, stuff that's for sale, eventually you'll be like, I'll click on it, I'll have that.
Well, the worst part about it is like, we did affiliate links a couple of years back, but the thing is whenever it was posted, it was always, here's the new Batman, here's the new this, here's that. But what you get is, oh my God, look at this amazing Batman. Oh my God, look at this fantastic, random character.
All Batman fan needs to have this. This is the Batman to own.
Yeah, this is the best anime statue I've ever seen. Here's the link. And it's just like, just like, if you're going to post it, don't like make out it's something else.
All them links are blocked on RaddTitan. If someone puts up a PM here's a link to our, it'll be removed, and they will be warned. And if it goes up again, then they'll be removed, because I feel that if somebody likes something, they'll find you. Yeah. It's not hard. If you post a picture of something going, this is the new blah 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 whatever, it doesn't take very long to go, who posted that? Oh, let me just there's his name at the top of it. Let me just click on his name. All right, let me just message him. How hard is that? It's not hard. You don't need links, and you don't need you don't need any of that. If somebody genuinely wants something, let them find you. Ramming shit down people's throat constantly on every fucking group, it's just a little bit like, it really does feel like it's a bit of a hard sell. It really does at the moment. I feel like we're losing a lot of collectors, proper collectors, not this bullshit QVC shit. I mean, proper people that collect and spend their own money on it. We're losing a lot of them because they're just like, all the prices are going up, A, all the shipping stuff has been going up, B, it's oversaturated, C, and then on top of that, you have this almost fucking hard sell thing on every sort of platform that you're trying to either watch or, you just want to look and you want to hear. It just feels very much like sales at the moment. It really does.
Yeah, there's an uptake of people trying to sell everything all the time. I mean, the other side of it is, if you're trying to sell your piece on a sales group, then that's fine. That's something totally different. If you're trying to sell your,
if you're a sales group, you're there to sell. That's completely different. But you know what you're getting into if you're in them places.
If you're trying to sell, like not making out like it's something else again with the affiliate links and.
Well, I'm not going to name, but I had a thing with the Dark Side video. You messaged me and you said you need to post this on other groups. So I did. And then a guy contacted me and say to me, sorry, man, got to take that down. And I was a bit like, okay. He was like, our group's a little bit different. He was like, we have artists in our group and CEOs, and you're just like, do you not think they're in other people's group, you fucking idiot? They're in all the groups. They're not just in your group, they're in all the groups. And a prime example of it is one of the higher ups at fucking Disney in RaddTitan heard somebody go after us on our own group and basically made them lose their license. Do you not recall that happening? No, probably didn't recall that. But that can happen. They're everywhere, them guys. They're watching everything. And certainly in some of the bigger stuff, they're definitely there. They're in the waters. There's loads of eyes everywhere. Loads of like company people all over the place. But anyway, it was a bit like that. And he was like, oh, and I just like, well, I didn't really understand. I turned around and said to him, well, what does that mean? He's a bit like, well, we only show things that are agreed that they'll be shown. And I was like, well, what does that mean? Like what agreement has to be in place? Oh, it just has to be something that we're selling. This is a group. This isn't like a sales group. This is just like a community group. But basically, everything they're showing you, everything you're seeing, is something that they are selling and profiting from. That's just like, when you think about that, you're just like, Jesus, man, it's really off-putting. Yeah. So I had to get the fuck out of there, because I was like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be part of that. I want to see something.
I want to see the group, and luckily I didn't know who it was. So.
Well, yeah, a lot of people don't know who it is. But I mean, the thing is, it's like, I want to see somebody who's happy with something, like genuinely. Yeah. I'm only in groups like for someone to go, this is my whatever. I'm really pleased with it. Here's some pictures of it. And, like, here's some background on the piece. Here's some information. Here's some stuff, like some detailing. That's my favorite part of Facebook. That's like literally my favorite part. Yeah. Like when Stuart Murray does a post or something on RaddTitan, I love his posts. I sit there and I listen to all his opinions on it and all of his pictures, and I'm just a bit like, I feel like I'm in the room with him and he's talking to me about it. It's a nice feeling. I don't want to be looking at that, reading that, and then knowing that the person at the other end of it is just trying to sell it, and that's the only reason they're sharing it, is because you can buy it. That's not what I want. That's not what I want from a collector's group at all. So I was a bit like, yeah, I need to get the fuck out of this place. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's shit, isn't it? Really shit.
It just makes you feel that everything's very disingenuous. They're showing you this, and it's like, whoa. And it was all this and it's all that. And then in the end of it, it's all like, I'm only showing you that because I've got an agreement with the company that make it and you can buy it. And that's why I'm showing it. And because I don't have an agreement, I'm not in bed with you and I'm not in bed with the company that make it, you can't show it. And it's a bit like, yeah, I don't want to be here.
or because it's repainted, it's going to upset someone who I don't want to upset.
But, yeah, that too.
Yeah. All right, let me go through some of these comments anyway. So, cheers, boys. Definitely needed a fun chat today. We'll hopefully it will be fun. I'm on the whiskey, so and George on the shandy. On the shandies, or what you on?
I got an old moot.
Moot cider. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Cherry though.
What's up, everyone? Statue
berries and cherries.
Going? Not bad. Stuck off Inferno. Good evening, chaps. Hope all's hunky dory. Hope you're a good sucker. Subdued Roman Helmet, how you doing? Cameron Let's, howdy fellas, great show ahead. Well, I hope you are.
Glad you mean to go on.
Yeah. B-Dub3, yo, how's it going? B-Dub3, Bobby Goldler. What's up, my dudes? What's up? Luke, how you doing, Luke? From down under. Happy third week of January. Muchos. What's it? Mucho chaos. Muchachos.
Muchachos, you fucking illiterate cunt.
I don't speak Mexican, yeah. Even though he's German. Well, I'm dyslexic. I shouldn't do the reading out, really.
You really shouldn't.
And Alonso's German, so it just threw me off big time anyway, because he normally does like a German saying.
It's like when Mike says goodbye.
Adios.
Adios. He always says.
Well, that's like Foals and Horses kind of thing, isn't it? Darren Crow as well. How's it going? Shadow 32. Good evening, you awesome people. Like all this positivity. Like it. MC Luda, yo gents. How's it going? Daniel Corona, the Maestro. Finally, we'll get on to that. Don't you worry. Someone got in trouble about that as well. Day one for me.
Me was it? Sure. Me was it? It's not me.
No, they someone wasn't meant to post that. And he was saying who posted, but anyway.
I'm saying
the boys are early. Must have been replaced by aliens, to be honest. Yeah. Well, what I did today was I knew George was going to be late again because there was football on, so I set it to 10:15. So we came on a little bit early. Like and share. Cheers, buddy.
This is what happened to me. Listen to this.
Hope everyone's
cool. This is great, right?
So what's up, guys? Sorry.
I'm laying in bed. I've got my little man in there with me, got my boy with me, and the wife. And outside, there's a car with a really loud exhaust that's just sitting there, like in it's out in the street, and it's bothering her. And she's saying to me, because she's like, we're like 30 weeks in with twins now, right? So she's like, well, fucking temperamental. She's just a bit like, you got to be careful, man. You got to be careful. So she's sitting there, and she's just like, that car. I'm like, yeah. She's like, that fucking car's been there since before we started having showers and getting ready for bed and did the story. It's been there for fucking ages. It's hurt to me. I'm like, all right. I said, all right. I said, when I go down, do you want me to talk to them? And she's like, would you? I was like, yeah, of course. So I'll go out. And deal with it. All right, this is the situation. Looking at my phone. Send Alex a message, right? I'm going to be there. I'll be on for about 10:15. Yeah, this is me thinking because it's like 20 to 10 now. I'm thinking, yes, get a little man.
You said I'm going to be on time.
No, if you look, it's another send message. Yeah, that's the one that says I'll be 10:15, right? So I'm laying in bed. George rolls over to cuddle his mum, and I see the perfect opportunity to slip myself out, get changed, and go downstairs. All in the guise that I'm going to go down there and talk to this person outside. That's sitting in their car and has been in their car for an hour with the engine on, making noise. So that's what I do. So I get changed, roll downstairs, put my gear on, go outside, say, listen, turn your fucking car off. He's just like, really sorry, like, you know what I mean? He's got like a girl in the car, so I tap on the window. He's like, and I pull the window down. And I didn't realise that's my neighbour. He's got a different car. And I just was really hostile, to start with. I was just like, do me a favour, turn the fucking car off, because it's like you're keeping all my family up. And he's just like, I'm really sorry. And then I was like, I know that voice. I looked in and I was like, I said, sorry, man, I didn't mean to come across so hostile. I didn't realise it was my neighbour's, one of his sons. He was just like, I'm very sorry. And he was just like, you know what I mean? Then as I come in, looked at my phone, 5 to 10. I was like, I'm going to be on for 10. coming in. So I was a bit like, I'm going to use this to my advantage now. If I hadn't have had to come down and talk to somebody that was outside the house, I would have never been here for 10 o'clock. It was never going to happen. Never.
All right. Anywho. Yo, fellas, hope you're both well. Hope you're good, Chris. I need to message you, Chris, about your CGCs. Did the same here, Alex. It seems, that's about all the groups. I'm only in the RT group for now for exactly that reason. Awesome. Welcome to the party.
Glad to have you.
Hello, my homies, Orchid Voodoo. I wouldn't join any groups that would have a cunt like me as a member. Fair enough. And Sideshow seems to have hacked my phone and tries to tell me whether movies or shows I just watched on my phone. What happens with Google anyway.
Mine's well bad.
The affiliate link people groups act like they're doing you a favor. Always. What's up, everyone? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're good, Danny. Danny, sorry. There is a Danny as well. Danny Lee. Sepp and Bezler. What's up, y'all? How's it going? Good Abend. Luke. Danny Lee. I see what you're saying now. My bad. Okay, I didn't know. Sorry, okay. How's everyone? They're talking amongst themselves, having a little chit chat. Yeah, Gio, that dude was lying. He probably did more dark side, looking that bad, keeping affiliate money coming in.
Maybe.
Decadent. What's up, lads? How are we all? Not bad.
Very well. Sterling, my friend, Sterling.
Don Z. That's a new name. Don Z. There's other groups and channels that literally can't name other retailers if they have affiliate statues or sideshows. Mad.
But that's what I'm talking about. It's that is what
with
I'm
status.
saying.
Sorry, affiliate status with sideshow.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That means that the person that has the group is not showing you everything. It's trying to limit what you see so that you buy from a certain place. That's what I'm talking about. It's the whole reason why, like, me and Alex never taken that fucking deal from Sideshow, never taken a deal from
the conversation
Arts, never took the deal from lots of people, because that's exactly what happens. As soon as you do that, they start limiting what happens, and you're just a bit like.
Well, that was the conversation with them. Was the contract came through? It was pretty sweet deal.
Pretty sweet deal.
And then it was like apart from then the small print that says you can't show any 3D art, you can't show any 3D renders, you can't show any customs, obviously. So then it was a bit like, okay, we can work with that. That's fine. But this is not to say that in 6 months' time, you're going to say that we're not going to be able to show things that are out of region. We're not going to be able to show other companies that you don't sell. We're not going to be able to show these things. And they go, we can't make any promises that the contract won't change in that way. And I said, well, if you can't make a promise, then we're not going to go any further with this deal. And we just parted ways.
Exactly. So, we just said, nah. And it's funny because I've heard Stephen say, refer to XM as unlicensed more than one time, more than once. I've heard him say they're unlicensed. But I think he means they're unlicensed in the USA.
In that region, yeah.
But instead of saying they're unlicensed for the USA, he says they're unlicensed, which comes across as a bit like, are they?
Yeah.
What am I missing?
This is all 100% true. Seeing is more and more in Facebook with customs. Yo, how's it going?
It just feels a little bit like at the moment there's a little bit more like I'm not being shown, I'm being sold to. I'm not being like, I'm seeing less and less of people going, this is my shit and this is what I've got and I'm really happy with it. And I'm seeing a lot more of, look at this, this is the stuff, you know what I mean? It's getting a bit tiresome and we're losing people because of it, I think.
Yeah. What's up, everyone? How's it going, Joe? Hi, boys. Von Lichtenstein, how's it going? What's up, boys? Looking forward to another good show. Welcome to the pie.
Is Von Lichtenstein the Heath Ledger film?
Is it?
Is he?
Oh, I think it's Von Lichtenstein.
Well,
there's like all the actors playing the same character because he died.
No, he's like a knight, isn't he? So. It's like a knight, isn't it? He's like a knight. Is it Von Lichtenstein?
Is
Ulrich
Ulrich from Liechtenstein real a German poet of the Middle Ages?
Yeah, but it is from Knight's Tale, isn't it? Is it Knight's Tale?
I don't know. I know a Knight's Tale, but I don't think it's Knight's Tale. Sorry, Liam. Not seen you guys for some time now, from the beginning to the end. Busy with the little man. Good to see you guys. Yeah, we'll keep you busy.
Enjoy it,
keep
mate.
You very
Enjoy
busy.
it.
Brian,
Great
hey
time.
guys, how's it going? AC Luda. Beaver's full chats are the best. Here we go. Yes, we're going. Can't wait for some War Tank Apocalypse and Ghost Rider to ship. Man, you're gonna have room for space. Jeez. Mehmet, how's it going? Hey guys. Can't wait for what again. Repeat yourself there. Tommy 2-time. Keatopia, how's it going, Keats? How's it going, man? Are these groups on Facebook? Yeah, Facebook.
Yeah.
All Facebook, buddy. He ain't on Facebook, is he? So, will Tony's week Sunday picking up for and Captain America for Legendary Beast? Oh, Tony Maines. I see that.
That didn't take long.
Yeah, he didn't take long to sell his shit, does he? They got more stuff coming actually, which is a neat thing. Bats more Babal?
God bless you.
Yeah, definitely. And I wanted to say, love
says
the channel.
Bat Moparbile.
Moparbile. Try that. I'm the name butcher. Just wanted to say I love the channel and the content you provide. You guys rock. I'm gonna have a drink
Bless
for that.
you, thanks.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a drink for that one. There you go.
That could be. That was awesome.
That could be the Ross for the week then, because Ross ain't turned up yet. Queen Studios, even this weekend. I don't know. We've got Queen Studios this week, have we?
I didn't send you nothing.
Yeah, hoping to see something new at the event. It's from A Knight's Tale.
I knew it.
Yeah, well done. Uses the name to enter the tournament. Hey guys, received Exo Raven Malik this week. Excellent statues. Can't wait to see those in person. Impulse. Really can't wait to see him. Same. Yeah, there you go. All right, we'll go up with the comments quite quickly. Yeah, quite nicely.
Smashed it.
Cooking with gas
now, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Cooking with gas.
So yeah, I mean, I can't believe how many groups go back into it. I mean, I was literally going like group, leave, something like that. Like, when you get like a little pattern going,
yeah,
it was like an hour and a half, and it was actually really funny to see a lot of groups, which at some point were kind of working their way up to becoming established, and then they were inactive, all of inactive.
Really?
At some point, they were like building up, and like they were doing quite well, and then clearly, it actually made me feel really happy. Not that sounded really cuntish.
Yeah, totally cuntish that was.
No, I didn't mean it that way. It meant
that was some bearded, heartless fucking.
Fuck off. It made me feel really happy because then obviously the way the RaddTitan has grown and continues to grow and continues to go, and if I don't post in RaddTitan for a week, there will still be a lot of posts, in there. If George and I didn't post, there would still be enough content there to keep people going, and that's something that is always the goal, is to make it so it's self-sustaining, and to see all these other groups which have kind of crashed and burned. Made me feel good about RaddTitan. I didn't mean
I just like having. See, for me, I just like having lions. I don't want sheep.
Yeah.
I don't want RaddTitan to have any sheep in there. I want lions in that group. I want lateral thinkers in there. I want people that question. I like that's what I like about the group. I like people that question. I like people that speak. And the people that just don't go, oh my God, that's great. I need to have that. You know what I mean? I just think it's a place you can be free. You can share whatever you want, old, new, and indifferent. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
If it's good, people will say so. If it ain't so good, some people might come and say, I'm not really digging that. It does happen. You know what I mean? And that's okay. It's just how it goes. I just think I prefer it. I've
seen where someone posts an old review and you get a few people like going, oh, that's an old piece and whatever else, and I'll come in and say, like, doesn't matter. It's new to that person. It's new in their collection. It doesn't matter. Some people need to be educated about some of the older pieces as well. I mean, there are
some gems. Some gems out there. Man.
Some of the we've reviewed That sounds a bit arrogant and whatever, but we've reviewed more pieces than I
You
can
arrogant,
remember.
really?
So I've forgotten so many pieces, and then literally when they pop up, someone comments on a video, the video will come up, and I'll be like, "Oh yeah, God, I had that, I own that. Damn!" And I can't. If someone said to me like, if they gave me a week and no internet, no like, I couldn't refer back to
Distraction.
anything, and I could literally go like, I need to list every single statue that I've owned, and it's quite easy to actually do through YouTube. I could probably make up most of the list for YouTube. If I didn't have access to that and I sat down and made a list of everything I've owned, I would forget like most of it.
Oh, I wouldn't trust you to give me a list of what you've eaten in the last 24 hours, let alone anything else.
I had a rice pudding at some point. I had 9 sausages.
9?
Yeah.
You legend. Fuck it, this is it more. No, what's strange about that is, it's 12 or 8, so I was a bit like, what happened?
No, there was 12 of them, and MJ had 3 of them. I was like, could have easily polished.
I think you just want, it is what it is. What can you do? I think you're just going to lose.
I mean, and when I see older pieces pop up, sometimes I'm like, and that's why I've said this like the last couple of weeks is, if anyone stumbles across one of our old videos and they're doing a search and they just go, I don't know, just put a fucking character in, like an old character, and go like blah 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 RaddTitan, and it'll come up with all the Spider-Man ones we've done, all the Terminator ones we've done, all the Alien stats, whatever. And if you do watch an old video, make sure you comment, because I love it when the old ones pop up. I love it. And there's some great Lord of the Rings ones. One of my favorite reviews is one of the Lord of the Rings statues, which it doesn't even have 1,000 views. And it's one of the lowest views. And it's like it's Grim Wormtongue. And it's not a good statue, but the actual video is fucking hilarious. It's such a funny video. And is it Grim Wormtongue?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's his name.
Yeah, where you start giving him a tissue at the end and it's talking to Venom or something.
Yeah. Had lots of fun them days.
Yeah, God. But yeah.
I gave a fuck even less then.
What do you say?
I gave a fuck even less. Because the thing is, what I always find, and me and Alex have talked about this a lot, we always think that the more subs that you have, the more followers that you have, or the more sort of like friends you want to say, the higher level of responsibility you should feel to what you do, in terms of like what you say. So the level of truth and integrity should be higher with every 100, every 50, every 1 that goes up in your group. When we first started, it was just for shits and giggles with me and Alex. So you'll find lots of videos where we're just having a lot of fun, and that's fine. But then it becomes a case of, oh fuck, there's like 1,000 people in here. That's 1,000 potential customers to this piece. We better be as honest and as truthful as we can. And
when we did the video, I think for like Red Hulk, that was the kind of wake up call, because I'm pretty sure that was a hands-free one. And we're doing the review like the old style, where we're fucking shaky all over the place. And I'm pretty sure that got like 50,000 views in a week or whatever. And we're like, shit, okay, we better kind of invest in some more serious and do a bit more of this and that, because so that kind of gave us a bit of a, not wake up call, but a bit of like, maybe we should get a tripod, maybe we should both
call it a sense of responsibility, because that's really what it is. The more numbers that you sort of have and things, the more I feel
I miss the old style of it, because it was so fucking easy to just go like, hey, here you go, boom, 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 bam, upload. There you go, done. That was it.
Yeah, but just got to try, and you should keep that, and it's important to try and remember that. Like, people are like, they're not in as a privileged position as some. When you're doing, I don't know, like 150 statue reviews a year. And it looks like your expenditure is something in the region of nearly $150,000 to $200,000 a year. People can't do that, and it's responsible. You should be responsible in being honest as you can be, about where it's come from and the situation. If it's been sent to you, it should be said. That's what needs to happen more in our hobby. unfortunately, it doesn't happen enough. And it's quite interesting because I believe is it the FTA? So it is the FTC.
FTC.
Is it the FTC? They state that if you're a channel, if you're on social media and you don't claim that something is, as a response as a response of a deal, like let's say for example that we had a deal with like XM, just for example, if we had a deal with XM and we got 3 pieces from them, if we don't state that it's 3 pieces from XM Studio, if we don't state it, then we're actually liable there.
Well, we're meant to.
It's their responsibility. It's your responsibility. It's not that. It's funny because it's not XM's responsibility to say it. It's yours. On your social media, it's your responsibility to turn around and be honest with the people that sub to you to say, I didn't pay for this. And it's funny because when I watch all these toy things with George, that's what happens. I watch all these dinosaur things and they say, thanks to Mattel for sending us all these dinosaurs to show you today.
Yeah.
They say it on every single video that they do.
Yeah.
They never ever go like, this is my son's dinosaur collection. They don't do it. They never do it.
It's also the beginning. I think I saw something for, I think it was a microphone or something the other day, or a hard drive. It was something like that. And it came up at the beginning with like a thing saying paid promotion.
Yeah, it comes on the bottom, doesn't it?
Top left. Paid promotion in this video. Yeah.
I think you're meant to do that.
Yeah.
I think you're meant to do that if you're doing things like that. And it's funny because in our community, it just doesn't happen. So much shit is just like nothing is said. And then it's just like, and you're just like, how? What the fuck is going on?
Best channel in the best statue channel. Okay, so best chat in the statue game. Fire.
Good reading. Well done.
Love your work. From Melbourne Street. I think that whiskey kicked in on my left eye.
Nice. Thanks, man.
Cheers, fellas. DT did an unboxing of the XM Ghost Rider on horse. Looks insane. Yeah. Did you see my comment to Kevin?
No. Oh yeah, shut up, Karen.
I couldn't help it. I laid to the bio as well. You're
always great, Georgie boy.
Right. Josh in the house. What's up, boys? Happy to be here for another RaddTitan chat. Hope all's well. Hope your studies are doing good. If you're on a speedrunner getting kicked out of one of these groups, report the moderator who posts the affiliate links 3 or 4 times a day as spam. Yeah. I'll get you well out.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it.
What's going on, everyone? It should already smash that like button for our mates. We're really bad at that. We need to. I've even got like little banners somewhere. Look, where is it? I've got these little banners. I need to do that. Look.
I don't like it.
Nah.
Ask us a question. It's fine. Leave the other stuff. I don't like it. You want to sub. You want to hit like, man. Just do it because you want to do it. Don't do it because someone tells you. This isn't my problem.
Bring the war. I stay away from Facebook. Missed out on the Killer Customs, but the content we've collected save you some money. Well, the girl I'm dating at the moment, she started a Facebook account like 15 years ago, closed it straight away, and she hasn't been back on Facebook. She doesn't do Facebook.
Good for her.
I stay. Yeah, Grimmer.
Yeah, it is Grimmer Wormtongue. Yeah.
I'm surprised you don't keep a book of your pieces. If nothing else, insurance purposes, we keep a lot of our stuff documented. Well, yeah, I mean, but because there was at one point there was such a big in and out, it was it didn't kind of. I had spreadsheets. RaddTitan, what's up, boys? And chat.
Mad love.
Well, how's it going? Pierre L'Experience. Rift 81 evening. I still like the old intro.
So do we.
Intro music. Which one was the old one? Oh, did you have that?
Yeah.
Did I do that?
I love that too.
That's,
I hope so.
Did I do that on that? I can't remember.
Yeah, you did it on something. Yeah.
Celtic Forces.
That's awesome. That is.
I think what happened was I think I did it for a little while and it got flagged. Yeah, God, I forgot I flagged that one there. There's a few of them anyway. God. I noticed that a lot of reviews are showing their faces more over the statues. It feels more like brand marketing about the statues. I absolutely really, really hate I mean, I've got these cutouts of George and I, which I just use on the chat sometimes and put them on there if I don't have a good image of us and stuff. But they've got these ones where it's all like this is the worst statue experience ever, like that. And I'm like, oh my god, really? Or or ones where let me tell you my 5 best statues. It's just like you look like a cunt. Jesus Christ, man, you look like such an asshole.
Yeah, but the thing is it's what I'm telling you. It's more of it's sales. That's what this is. It's selling yourself. It's selling the product. It's selling your channel. That's what this is. It's funny because I think we're just from a time. We're from a different time. We're from a time where all the people were the same as us. Like literally everyone was the same. We get into this hobby, everyone was like us. Everyone were real collectors, spending their own money, their own bank balance. They were doing 9 to 5. There weren't no professional channels. There weren't no professional channels. People that could do it for a living. How was that not happening? People were going out working,
even
and then they were coming home and having to do it like in their own time, like after work or on the weekend. And it was a different time. It was a bit of a different time. I hate to say it, but it was a better time. It was a better time.
I do think that there's a part of it though where we kind of moved a lot of stuff along. I do think, and
we're responsible now.
We did.
That's not true.
No, but we did some things where we kind of changed some stuff, and I think we did do certain things, but then other channels came in, and then they really milked it and made it really like when that Collectorverse came in. They really fucked up all that affiliate stuff.
That was it.
Everywhere.
That was
and
the minute
they created some horrible people in the hobby. They created some really horrible people in the hobby who are still around.
Yeah, you're right. You're
so,
right. It changed then. That's exactly when it changed.
Yeah. Do you guys think XM Maestro will be near 3K?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if it's been really put out there, but there'll be 3 types, 3 versions. I think we're aiming for with that. So there'll be like the the basic version. I don't want to say basic because that makes it so shit. But there'll be the version where he's on his throne. There'll be the version with some relics, and then there'll be like a premium version, and then there'll be the deluxe version with all of the relics. And
that's 4 versions.
No, there's the basic,
premium,
and the
deluxe. Yeah, that's 3.
That's what I said.
Yeah, that you went. The first one was the basic. You'll just have him on the front. Then you said you're gonna get hit. Then there's another one that's gonna have him with relics. Then there's a premium one, and then there's a deluxe one,
which is the premium one.
Yeah, you didn't say that.
Shut up. Anyway, and so there's going to be the 3 versions anyway, and there'll be the 3 price points. I've seen the version with everything, and it's a lot of stuff. I mean, it's a lot of stuff. You can see on the images that came out today, you can see that there's like a Doctor Strange cape. There's different canisters in there, and
I really want to know what breaks up the 3 parts. That's what I want to know.
Well,
I want to know what is 1, what is 2, what is 3, and what are those prices. I just can't wait for it to go up.
I guarantee you, with the reaction of people saying how much they love Venom, he's only going to be available in the exclusive. That's what it's likely. If you're going to go on about how great one of the pieces are, they're going to go, "Yep, we'll keep that on the highest price one then." So any company would do that. Any company would do that. I'm not just saying. Right. I'm not saying that's what's happening because I work for XM. I don't know that's happening. I'm saying, as a business point of view, if I heard that,
the thing is though,
one piece,
you say that, but they don't always do that. In fact, you sometimes suggest they don't listen to you at all. They listen to you at all. So for me, I wouldn't even gamble on that. I wouldn't bet on that.
When I go to Singapore, I just sit in the corner eating chicken and rice. That's all I do. Drinking coffee and eating chicken and rice. I'm just there, like, what? I've got an idea. What about if we make, and then we add like this as the bonus part. Yeah, I'll have another coffee. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But the Maestro price for the everything, the deluxe one. I don't see it being. It'll be probably more than 3K. When you say 3K Singapore dollars, probably more than that. It's a big piece, and each one of those canisters are quite intricate. Each one of those have got a light up part in them as well.
And you got a quarter scale. You got a quarter scale stuff, haven't you?
You got a quarter scale busts at the back. I think there's 3 of those. So there's a lot going on. There's a real
weapons behind him. There's so much.
I really cannot wait for people to, to see it and how they respond to it. I mean, you're always going to get people going, I just want the Venom. I want them just to sell me the Venom canister. I don't want anything else. Why can't they just sell me this? And you're always going to get people going like that. But I think initially as well, it was going to be one of those things where it was going to be similar to the Batcave, where you were going to get the different canisters and you would be able to buy like exclusive canisters at different conventions. But because of COVID, that had to get totally scrapped. So, yeah, I look forward to people seeing it, though. I really do. And I do know that with a conversation we had as a team, there was a moment where Ben kind of had his head in his hands about how much the project kind of got a bit out of hand. So he was a bit like, there's just so much. There's so many pieces now. It's just there's too many. Every time I do something, then they bring me a new piece to burn. The conversation was one of those ones where it was about 4 a.m. which was my time. And I was still laughing because I didn't feel like the worst person at that time. But yeah. Anyway. Gio just wondered if you picked up the latest Sideshow Batman premium format, the one with the draped cape. You had that on pre-order, didn't you?
I had it on pre-order, yeah. I changed it. I swapped it for the Bane, I think. At the last minute when I saw the unboxing, I swapped my pre-orders over. No, it looks horrible. It looks horrible. But, I'm seeing pictures of it, and it's the best pictures of it is when it's in the dark. For good reason. See it. Yeah, it hasn't come out very well. Not from what I can see. Doesn't look good.
Alrighty, let me get back onto these and go through some of these. God, a load of comments. One spam. God, I have to close that one. User. Nope, we're not clicking you when you got named.
What's that?
Sounds like BSC. The fella leaves me totally fucking bewildered. He's like fairy dust, sugar and fluff. Ridiculous. Alex, not sure you can share, but any words on the 1/3 Hulk XM plan to make? It's not XM, that's Legendary Beasts, which is coming.
Yeah, but they distribute it, don't they?
We help them along the way, but it's their project.
Yeah.
Give me the Dulux version. I need a full Maestro and his trophies. Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping that it's not the price they told me. 1/3. Yeah. XM's also making a Venom. They have been taking all my statue spaces recently. They are. There's a few. Here we go. Hi guys, Ross from Sydney. Fantastic time listening to your informative chats. It's so rewarding. We're expecting our XM Grimlock, which is exciting. Keep up the great work. Cheers. Hope you've got some space and a friend to help you live
great piece. It's a great piece. It's a lovely piece, that piece.
Oh, it's like a big cube in there or something. Lovely.
You don't have pubes when you have a beard, dude. It's from your beard. Every time you put your dirty, hairy mouth on there, that's what happens.
Probably. Because there's much more hair on my chin than there is my mouth, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. You're like literally bald from the waist down, aren't you, mate?
Nah, it all grew back. Oh, no, waist down. Oh, no, I thought you were talking about the other thing. I got well carried away. I got one of the Manscaped things.
Are they any good?
Like, it is if you keep, because I got this, you know when you get the Clipper oil? If you use the Clipper oil, it's actually really good. But if you don't, it's renowned for pinching. And people have been saying it's not as good as, because Joe Rogan's like, oh, yeah, I ran it all over my balls and I'm there, whatever. But it will nick you, like anything will. But I use the oil first on that, and I haven't had a problem. And I haven't even changed my blade yet. And I've got about 4 spare blades. I haven't changed my blade because you get spare blades with them as well. So actually switch your blades out.
I always see them when I'm watching like Stephen Howson and Stretford Paddock, the Man United stuff.
They sponsor everyone.
Yeah, I know. I see them all the time. And like I said, I'm being sold to, and I'm thinking, I don't shave my balls that close, but should I?
Well,
maybe I should.
It does the job.
Maybe it has a thing to do.
It does do the job. I mean, what's her name?
I don't teabag you anymore, so there's no point. I don't need to do it anymore.
Well, my ex bought one anyway, and then it was more like because I had a couple to trim my beard with and stuff like that, and then I was
probably better for your face actually than the stuff you do use for your face.
I don't use. I've got like a Philips one, which I actually prefer to the Manscaped one, to be honest. But I was in the shower and I was trimming my I had like some hair going out my kind of armpit there across my bicep and stuff. So I kind of trimmed all that, and then I was like doing a bit on my chest, and I got like. And I was like that. I kind of had a big patch across like this. I'm like, oh, well, I guess
that's all coming off.
Yeah, so I ended up shaving my chest, my nuts, and then I did my arms as well. It was the summer, so I shaved my arms and stuff. And then I was bald, all up there, and it looked weird. It looked well weird. Yeah.
That's funny, man. I remember, I think I can't remember what happened, but I accidentally trimmed like a big patch off my leg once, like at the bottom of my leg. I don't know what I was doing, but I literally took like a big chunk of it out with clippers, like on a 0. So then I just was like, fuck it. And I did, and I shaved all the hairs off my legs and Jenny fucking hated it, man. Jenny was like, I remember I touched her in bed and she was like, get your big fucking lesbian hairy leg off. I was laughing, man. It was it was pretty bad.
That was the funny thing is it was like
my legs look big though, man. My legs look like proper, very even more muscular than usual. I was really pleased how they looked when I done it. And that's what I sort of did it, and I was like, oh, my fucking calf looks really good, and I was like, I started doing it. Well, actually, and then when I did it, and she seen it, I was in shorts. She was just a bit like.
When I did it as well, my chest looked my chest and sort of stomach looked quite lean. So I was quite good. I was like, oh, okay, cool. But then
this is the way forward.
But then, literally, because I shaved my arms, that weren't good. That was a really bad idea. And I went on. Funny enough, I went on a couple of dates and stuff, and it was bald. And I was because it was summer. I was wearing a t-shirt, and they were looking at my arms. And I was like, funny story, you know. And yeah, but I thought it was funny anyway. It's a math game, right? If the Venom relic sells you way more midpoint versions rather than a few deluxe versions, make you more money, including the mid. Yeah, but I don't know how they're going to split them out. Really, we'll have to work. Out. They got people to do that. Evening, Stuart. How's it going?
Yo,
I understand it's all about making money, but would it be dead cool if someone like XM picks up the license for Image Comics? Image Comics is quite protected by McFarlane and stuff, isn't he?
Yeah,
I think he protects a lot of his shit. Spawn and all that, yeah. Sam said, can't wait for the XM Blade. Can we expect this? There's nothing about Blade at the moment, but Blade would be awesome. And, you might get a company's doing it when the movie comes out, but, it would be great for a company like, I tell you who I'd love to see do Blade, like Wesley Snipes' Blade, is that J&D company or Queen. They're the ones I'd love to see do it.
I'd like a comic
movie version. Yeah, no, but if a comic version, definitely XM.
Yes, fast.
That'd be good. If a comic version, XM for sure. But if a movie version,
I don't want to see a comic version. I'm not bothered about Snipes version.
They like Snipes. Do you think XM is going to do more Star Wars pieces? Yeah. Happy JCG, yo, how's it going? So 3K Singapore, more. I'd say more for the Dulux. Stucker, yeah, we don't see any Wildcats and the Cyberforce. Let's talk about the Image stuff. Image doesn't sell. And that's the McFarlane ones, yeah. Yeah, 100%. What's up, gents? What are we drinking tonight? I've got some whiskey. So I've got some A Club whiskey.
I picked this up for guys who like to bend over and old moot cider. So I got a berries and red cherry version. I'm not a very big drinker, to be honest, and it's not advisable that I do.
Geo. I think it's about
Thank you. Thank you.
I have Ripclaw Savage Dragon pieces, but McFarlane doesn't control everything. Alex, cold cast porcelain down there Yeah.
on your nuts.
Yeah. It would be all spawn pieces, so made them. I think
Can you imagine the engineering and the what they could do with it, with a spawn, with a cape and all that. They could really do something special with that.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's been conversations, but you just not.
That Swamp Thing looks great, man. Congrats.
You just don't care. Bat Beast, what's up, guys? Just ordered my first XM piece, the Swamp Thing. Wow, awesome. Alex, hopefully we're not too far from the reveal of the X-Men Superman Sanity piece. I think it's in sculpting phase still. Same statue library you had. That's I thought it was XM. Wrong. No, it's Legendary Beasts with XM kind of collaboration. Geo going polystone and PVC for flexibility. Macklin 55555. Is that enough? Five. Hello, gents. Just tuning in. Did you guys already talk about the Maestro? No, we're going to get to that later.
Man, we got all the pictures. We're going to be showing through that.
Talking about shaving body parts. Yeah.
Yeah, you know we're all. It's RaddTitan, motherfucker. We can't stay on point.
Dog. RaddTitan Male Grooming Edition.
All we need really is to be sponsored by them, and then we could do it.
Oh yeah. Oh my fucking god, Rick. Hello, fellas. Have you seen the Seinfeld episode where Jerry shaves his chest? A nice parody of the Wolfman as it grows back itching and drives him crazy. Yeah, it's not well.
I never watched Seinfeld. I never really got into it.
If you use the kind of Manscape, it kind of skips that itchiness when it grows back. You know.
I still love Fraser, man. Fraser makes me piss my pants.
He earned so much money for that. Considering it was like a spin-off show,
it's not even him. It's not him I like at all.
Niles.
I like his brother. I like Niles. Niles he's the best part in it for me.
Yeah. When will the XM gallery be? Since starting to collect statues 7 years ago, I needed a Maestro, and grateful XM for going.
Oh, they are. Yeah.
They are going all out, my friend. Make sure you got your money ready. The gallery is going to be end of the month. I think they're going to do the soft open, and then they're going to do the hard open in March, which I'm hoping to be there for. Do you think XM Apocalypse is going to?
Oh, you're going to be over there in March, are you?
Fuck off! I'm not carrying your shit back.
I'm
likely going back via
Archangel. Thailand. Yeah, just take it there. In your hotel.
Do you guys think XM Apocalypse is going to take over the Hulk transformation in Wow Factor?
Well, I've got it.
Both.
Huh?
Oh, you got both.
I've got both. It's hard, really. I mean, well factor's probably not the point. I mean, Hulk transformation's more. I think more is more of an iconic storytelling piece. And if you're a big Hulk fan, you know, Apocalypse is a big villain for me, so I couldn't miss it really.
Bishop is someone used in the collecting game.
Who? Yeah, he is. Very,
I once
very
played
true.
Paul with Fraser. True. Kelsey Grammer.
Nah.
Nice.
Seems like a nice guy.
You would love Seinfeld. New York humor, very sarcastic, obnoxious, and dark. I don't know. Every time I watched it, it's just those kind of forced jokes, and then that stupid tune after every joke.
Down.
Yeah, it's like, oh, that was that funny? Okay. But I guess it's the same as every show. You have to watch a bunch of them to get into.
When I hear them sort of low beats, I just think of porn. So that's probably why I never got into Seinfeld. I was a bit like,
I never liked
down. I'd be like,
I never liked Big Bang Theory for quite a long time. It took me quite a while to get into Big Bang Theory. My old housemate used to watch it all the time. And then I was just like, I'd come down and I'd be making food and she'd be watching it. And I'd be like, oh God, this shit again. And then a couple of times I like listening. I like got a lot of the jokes, obviously. And I was like,
that's good information there. That's good information.
Yeah. Image just publishes the comics. All the characters are owned by their creators, and they should be. So licensing would be a nightmare. McFarlane, Kirkman, etc. That's the same as Japan. That's how Japan does it. That is exactly how Japan does it. Is XM Apocalypse shipping now or very soon?
Very soon. Very soon.
Very soon. RaddTitan, comfort statues, stay for Alex's 9 sausages and Geo Seinfeld and Dream impersonation. Yeah.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
We spoil you guys. We spoil you guys.
That's it, man.
So, all right. Let me open this up here.
We going, yeah? Let's do it.
Let's switch over to the dark side here. Branding. That one. There you go.
Right, so this is because the Moon Knight trailer's dropped and the series is going to start soon, so good time to show off this fucking epic piece that I have.
Yeah.
Which is the XM Studios Moon Knight 270 in the world. One of my favourite sort of smaller XM pieces sculpted by Caleb Nefson.
His real name?
Caleb Nefson?
No, the Moon Knight.
Oh, he's got a funny name. It's
Not yet.
Yes, he has. Mark Spector.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Is that right?
It was not. It was right.
Right, okay. Like, and do you not consider Mark Spector to be a strange name?
Not like really strange.
Many people called Spector, have you?
Well, it's not like the weirdest name you ever heard in comics, is it?
I think I'm more likely to bump into someone with Stark as their surname than I will do Spector.
Okay.
What do you think? Or Banner?
Banner. I don't know. Not really. I don't know. I've never met anyone with the name Banner.
Eric Banner.
No, but it's spelled different.
Doesn't matter. No different. When you shake his hand and he looks in your face and I go, "Hi, my name's George," whatever, and he goes, "Oh, I'm Eric Banner," you'd be like, "Wow, that's awesome."
And he played Hulk. That's
Cooking with fucking gas there, man. Well, anyway, go through these pictures. I wanted to show because obviously it's an awesome piece. So.
Isn't he based on that character as well, the Silver Spectre or something?
No idea.
There's a DC character called Silver Spectre or something, yeah. Here you go.
My son loves this.
There's someone called Phil Spector. Who's Phil Spector?
I'm not allowed to. Phil Spector. I don't know. I'm not allowed to change this head actually on the statue because my son goes nuts.
There's some well funny. He's actually well funny as a character.
Who?
I was in the Moon Knight because he's fucking well nuts. And there's a scene where he walks up to someone, and I can't remember who it is, but it's someone really, really powerful. And they have a go at him about something, and he like storms off. He like has a go at them back. Like he basically repeats what they say back to him, and he storms off. When like the guy's basically telling him he's going to kill him or something. It's something like he goes, "Oh, I'm going to kill you and rip your limbs from limb or whatever." And he goes, "Yeah, I'm going to kill you and rip you limb from limb." And then he kind of storms off, and then the villain's just standing there like, I don't know what just happened. He's just like confused. But he's just like really like because he's crazy, and he's been. There's a big thing about where
split personality disorder.
He should be in comics with like Deadpool as his sidekick because they're both nuts. You know. But
well, he's meant to have a few different aliases, isn't he?
Yeah, but he's also meant to be fucking minted, isn't he? Well, fucking rich.
Self-made as well.
I think he's like the richest Marvel, isn't he? No, T'Challa's well fucking rich.
T'Challa, yeah.
T'Challa's like richest out of anything, isn't he?
I
think Moon Knight's richer than Stark.
No.
Yeah.
What's this? What the fuck was that one?
No, that was it. Have you finished with him?
Yeah.
No, this is just something that popped up because basically PayPal constantly been taking like people's money and shit like that. So now PayPal are facing lawsuits about freezing customers' accounts and stuff. So
it's bound to happen.
That's actually well interesting because they've they've been fucking people over for years.
Well, this is bad for them because now everybody's going to jump on this.
Yeah, of course. And they should.
And they rightly should.
There's been so many times, especially with like even when you do a deal and they pay someone out and whatever else.
Every fucking dog has his day.
Yeah.
You just need to be ready when that day comes. And this is it now for PayPal. All the wolves are going to be out after a bit of this wounded animal now, and that's what you get when you take the piss when you're powerful. That's the whole point. That's why you shouldn't neglect power. When you're ahead, look after the people around you, and then when you fucking need some help, they'll be there for you. It's exactly the wrong way to do anything in life. That's the lesson. Don't walk around. When you're strong, make sure you share that strength with other people, lift them up, make them better.
Yeah.
This sort of shit that they do is, you know what? We're in control here. We're running shit here. So what the fuck are you going to do about it? And now, as soon as there's legal things happening, there's blood in the water, man. The sharks are coming. Everyone's going to want a piece of these cunts now. So good. Enjoy it. Enjoy your swim. You bunch
Apparently,
of fucking bent bitches.
Gaspard Urali, who plays Midnight Man in the Moon Knight series, just died in some skiing and snowboarding accident. It's sad.
Yeah, 37. But dude, you know what's worse about that? That fucking shit's getting more traction than the 5-year-old girl that was taking a group lesson, and some fucking skier flew and knocked into her and killed her.
Oh shit! Really?
She was having I mean, obviously it's sad that this guy's dead, but it really bothers me that everyone's talking about that when the day before some 5-year-old girl with her family's having a group lesson and some fucking twat comes flying into her from the other slopes, who's a local man who lives there. Like, he's been charged with attempted murder or fucking manslaughter or whatever. He like flew into this little girl and killed her. You just imagine you're there with your kids and that happens. It's just like fucking everybody's nightmare.
Yeah.
Skiing's fucking, skiing's crazy, bro.
I never tried skiing because I just know I really hurt myself.
Just look what happened to fucking Schumacher.
Well, so like, what's his name as well? Someone's wife, wasn't it?
Neeson's wife.
Yeah, she died.
Skiing's like you got like very little room for error when you're doing that shit, man. That's a serious business.
Lucas saying you need to see Eric Banner in Chopper. It was a big break for his serious acting. Yeah, Choppers.
I've seen it.
It's a good film. There's a scene, the bit in Chopper, where his little mate stabbing him. And he's like, "Hey mate, what are you doing? I'm your friend. Come give me a hug." And they go like stabbing him, and he's like trying to hug him and stuff. It's crazy. That's a good film, Chopper. Music producer Phil Spector. It was Dracula, talking about my Moon Knight comment. I don't think it was Dracula, actually. Can't wait to hear about the opinion on the sideshow Venom that's coming up. Or maybe it was different. Fun panel with Dracula, though. No, it was someone different. They're like in the street. Always love an old piece, but worried about the paintwork lasting. Paint technology come a long way. Nah, man. Some of the old, if you go for an old movie piece, the paint ain't flaking, but it's going to look shit. But if you look for an old comic
but they still look shit now. Look at Cara Dune now. Or should I say Rosie O'Donnell with some sort of face paralyzing fucking problem.
PayPal is more like pay enemy. Yeah. Damn, I didn't know about the 5-year-old girl. When did it happen?
A couple of days ago.
Richard
happened. I think it happened. I think it happened
Richard
in the Alps.
in the house.
Happened in the Alps.
Sad. Then you've got the Dark Side collectible. So this is their Arnold Terminator 2 Anniversary Edition, and they've got this coming out. So this is going to be at the 1/3 scale to go with their Sarah Connor and their T1000 as well. So
bit of a shit picture, isn't it? That's a bit bad.
It's not a great picture, I'm afraid.
That's not a great picture.
Yeah, literally, you had to zoom in even more. It was just quite low res, unfortunately. Should get some better pictures off of them. It's got this quite good switch out though, where you could actually, he's got
a Tasmanian gun.
Yeah, but I mean, he's got his hand like that, and then he's got the minigun. So there's quite a change. These are like early.
I swear, I will not kill anyone.
Got that with the shotgun, which is he's walking down and you just drop the roses kind of thing. That's that scene, isn't it?
No,
that looks a bit like that. Actually, no, because of the grenades.
Not with the grenade thing on top of him. No,
but that shotgun though.
Is that a shotgun?
So when he takes out the rose box, yeah,
that's awesome. That one. Maybe that's just an ad, so you can. That's the one.
You can take out. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
So like Remington, Remington shotgun.
I love that shotgun. That's got to be the sexiest fucking shotgun action in film history.
And you swap it out for the minigun.
That's what the grenades are for.
We need to see more about this. This is no, it's not. This ain't for the grenades.
Yes, because right before then. Oh, listen. Oh no, they're different. Are they different?
Yes.
They're 2 different belts.
This is the awesome. Minigun.
Yeah, with the different shells.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's really cool.
Yeah, so this is coming. So we need to see more about this, but this is part of that anniversary line they're doing. So yeah, looking forward to seeing
Likeness
more of
don't
that.
look bad from here.
It's a bad picture, but yeah, it still looks good from the bad picture.
The
That's the
structure
thing.
of the face looks good.
Yeah, because he's
Looks
leaner
right.
in that as well. In Terminator 2, he's leaner,
He is,
and
yeah.
yeah, it goes with that. So hoping to see some more pictures of that. This is then the Bleach Ishigo versus. I'm not even going to try and say that other name. Yukuriro. Go on, you go.
Uquira.
Okay, I'll take it. Yeah,
Uquira.
and this is then. These are the unboxings of this piece. So this is, yeah, been unboxed. Actually, they've
Looks
just
like
sent this
loads of
to.
demons having a scrap.
They just sent this to George's house, so we're going to be
Shut up,
reviewing that.
really?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
They
that's
sent
awesome.
you. They sent you something else that still ain't arrived. I chased it up the other day. So we got the
What the fuck else they send?
we got a Tokyo Ghoul piece coming, and
Sweet.
we got this piece coming, both of them. So
I look forward to seeing that.
I asked them to chase up the tracking because they sent me that tracking a long time ago.
Oh, fuck, that looks big. Gonna have to drive that straight to your house.
It sounded like Okiora. Okiora.
Yeah. Okiora.
Kiora.
Kiora.
Yeah. You're drinking to the Congo.
No, that's a bongo. A bongo.
Oh, no. Damn it. Yeah,
I love the
got
bongo.
Kiora,
A bongo is full of so much fucking colorings, man.
A bongo was sugar, like so much sugar in that little carton. I don't know how they did it. Jesus, man.
That's why it doesn't exist anymore. A bongo. You're drinking in the Congo.
Do you think it's banned? Do you think it's still banned?
Duh. It's fucking well banned. It's probably banned for too much sugar, racial connotations, fucking loads of shit, man. Fucking cultural rape. There's like a million things.
Yeah, there's loads of cultural issues with that in there.
There's got
introduced in 1983. The company was then a Portuguese company was then acquired by Nestle in 2003. The company merged in 2009. Something about 2011. Company had no political. Okay, so about in 2013, after UK Independence Party and Godfrey Bloom made remarks about Bongo Land, the On Bongo website received a surge of traffic despite the company stating it had no political affiliations.
I've done it. That's their mad business.
That's got to be them, and that doesn't say if they've stopped.
After that, just there's a couple of dots and there's no more print.
I remember that big pink hippo look. There's like a big pink hippo as the logo.
Yeah. I loved it, man, when I was a kid.
So much sugar.
It was such a better time, honestly.
Capri Sun actually had a load of sugar in it as well.
Had a Capri Sun the other day. Someone dropped one off with a kebab that I had, and I drank it the next day. It's fucking horrible.
Yeah, you could buy. Oh no, you could buy an Umbongo bracelet, an Umbongo vest, t-shirt.
I need one. I need one in my life. Send them to me.
What, an Umbongo vest? One. You need to train in the dude. If you
I'm going to go to the gym and train in an Umbongo vest.
Dude, man, the way you look, if you wear an Umbongo vest, man, you get some people coming up to you. You get some racial attacks coming in. Oh man,
bring it! I don't care.
I don't think
prison rules.
Nah, you get bed sheets. There's no actual bongo drink anymore, though.
Oh, devastating.
God. All right. Anyway, back on point. Under the base looks quite unique. Yeah, the way it's joined, it's like a split there. Very well done. Unfortunately, these are really, really shit pictures they put out. This looks like really, really fucking crazy. This is George and the Dragon.
St. George.
St. George and the Dragon, and this looks really cool. 155 centimeters tall, 117 deep, 121 wide, like massive diorama. It looks crazy.
It's like George fighting on his horse in armor, and really glorious looking armor is obviously
Saint gold armor,
like beautiful armor on a horse, charging and fighting with a dragon, which is just fucking banging, man.
And it's there you go. Look at all that detail on that. That's ridiculous.
It's a stunning bit of work. That's a stunning bit
of
work.
I have no idea how much that costs, but Hopefully we'll get some better pictures of this. It looks ridiculous. I'd love to see that in front of me. But
yeah, me too.
Jesus,
I'd love
crazy.
to review that.
Yeah,
Love to review that.
Oh, there you go. There you go. That's the other one. That's Kiora, isn't it? 2 orangey for the crows. Just for me and my dog.
That's Kiora.
That's
Yeah.
Kiora. Yeah.
Kiora. Okie dokie dokie Kiora. That's it.
Yeah, I got the Sideshow Mystique comic care, one of the beautiful statues I've ever seen. But paint gets weird when you put a flashlight on it, really? Are you talking about the one where she's...
The Comiquette's dark. The Comiquette is a dark one.
Is that the one where she's...
Yeah, it's the one I had it. She's got her hand through her hair. It's really dark.
Yeah.
It barely stands on that. It's not engineered very well, that piece.
I had on days where you could make a product without lefties jumping all over the stuff, yeah.
Yeah, it's just a little bit like everyone's a little bit too sensitive now for everything.
Yeah,
and it just makes you weaker. You know that. That's the problem. That's what people don't realize. It makes you weaker as a person. Because I mean, Jesus Christ, we never survived. Do you remember what our life was like? Shit.
God, I mean, that's like, can you imagine some of the? I mean, I think all the He-Man figures were painted with lead paint. So. You imagine like some of the stuff that we did, like in the playgrounds, how they looked when we were kids compared to, what they look like now.
Exactly. Mate, do you remember Yorkies?
Yorkie, yeah.
Yorkie, not for girls.
Yeah.
Right. How long ago was that? That weren't long ago.
10 years ago?
Nah.
I don't. But
up your fucking ass. You're joking. Yorkies not for girls was 3-5 years ago. Ain't for girls. Can't have it. It's a man's chocolate.
All right, yeah, it's probably around the time when I was in Angel. So, around 14. What's that? Yeah, about 7 years ago then. Yeah.
I mean, what was that? Like, imagine that now.
Yeah.
Try it. Try it.
Bad. Nah, still going to go down well, is it?
Do you know what's worse? Do you know what's worse about that story?
The woman's like on the
out
toilet
sign
symbol.
Out line. Yeah, but you know what's worse about that now? Yorkie used to be a big fucking chunky chocolate bar. Yeah. Now it's shit. It's not even big anymore. So it doesn't. You know what I mean? It's not only lost its like the direction it was going in. It's now like a shit chocolate as well.
I used to love the purple Yorkie.
Yeah, with the raisins.
It's got raisin and biscuit in it, I think.
Yeah, that's right. Raisin and biscuit. I think. Yeah. Good times.
Good times. I think we showed this last week, but this is the Legolas. This is the cheaper version.
1/3. Is it half scale? Actually, it's half scale.
That's
huge. That's
cheaper
huge.
Version. Yeah.
That looks amazing, man. That's
also, apparently, Scotimus Maximus. That's a cool name, man. Scotimus Maximus. Awesome. McCoy's Man Crisps. Yeah.
Yeah, I still buy them. Fuck it, I'm not giving up.
I mean, this looks pretty good, even though this is, as I said, this is a cheaper version with the, really good, very good. With the, even though this is the version of the sculpted hair.
How good that looks. That looks great, I think. I think that really looks nice.
It's damn good, considering it's a cheaper option of the two.
Yes, indeed. It's not silicone, is it? That's like a polystone head.
That's the polystone head, yeah.
Amazing work. I love these next ones that are coming up as well. They are in studios.
Is that Nicholas Parsons? You've never got a nice thing to say of you.
He never has anything to say. It's nice.
unless we start showing Bowens every week. Oh, that was it. When I used to show my Bowen busts. Yeah, it'd be all fucking positive then, wouldn't you?
He was happy. He was a happy little camper then.
Yeah.
Get some more busts, Alex.
Fucker. Looks alive again. Yeah.
Spend some money and cheer Stucker up, for fuck's sake.
Well, yeah, I need to unbox some of them. I've got some space for those. I had to unbox all my CGCs today, and then I realised that I've got to put them in order, and then I realised I don't want to do that right now, so they're not in order, and that's going to bother me. Yeah. Anyway, yeah.
All right.
These are then the Iron Studios 1/10 line. So, what is actually absolutely fantastic is that Iron Studios are actually expanding this line, because previously, obviously with bigger scales, it's always been a cursed line. It's always been that line that people have acquired and
I would
never
love
taken
that in quarter scale.
They've never taken it past the main characters. They've always done Lino, Mumra. That's it.
Do you know what he's called?
We had this conversation the other day, didn't we?
You ain't gonna get it again, are you?
Isn't he that like lizard guy who's like sleuth or something?
Slithe.
Yeah.
Slithe. Yeah. Okay.
Close enough.
He looks really cool.
Yeah. So these are great. I mean, 1/10 scale. These look fantastic. Really nice. But again, I think we got to a point now where we think that we look at the price points of these small pieces and they're quite expensive for what they are. But we got to a point now where we're like, oh, it's only $180 or whatever it is. So it's not that bad. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where the price point have got to a point
now
where we're thinking that.
Yes.
Yeah. So that one looks great. And then you got him as well, who's
Jackal
Man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jackal Man.
He looks great as well. Looks really good. Again, just like
him better from the front.
Props to the Iron Studios for expanding the line. They did all the ones they needed to do. In reality, they could have quit like most other companies have. And
they did all the heroes, didn't they? And they did them and they look fantastic. And now they're doing all the villains. You can fly villains.
All the villains. They're doing all the villains.
It's late. I'm tired. But you understand what I mean. You can sort of have them sort of pairing off against each other like battle, which is what
I'm
you want to do.
interested to see, because what they do as well is they do that. You can buy them singularly or you can buy them as a group. And I'm wondering what they look like as a group, how that's set up. Because obviously Mumra's in the fucking middle going, you know. Yeah. Sounds like your mum, Jesus. God.
It does sound like my mum.
Gave me a fucking flashback there. God.
That's what happens when you fucking drop the spaghetti bolognese on the carpet.
No comment. There you go. Yeah, looks great. And then you got him as well.
Hey, Vulture Man.
Is it Vulture Man? Is that it?
Yeah, Vulture Man.
I guess, I mean, one of the things about...
It's a simpler time.
No, that's the thing. One of the things about our time in cartoons is we were fucking spoiled with cartoons. I had a conversation today with Rowan and a couple of other guys on one of the group chats. And it's like, we were talking about Thundercats. We were talking about all these old cartoons and how we had these like, amazing intros for the cartoons. We're just like, they spent so much money on the intros. We're talking about like Jason and Will Warriors and all these like heavy kind of rock intros, and they were great. And then they just then have these really like, they spend all this time like making the publicity for all these things, and they just don't think about the fucking names, but they just do the most basic names ever.
Yeah,
like,
but dude, even the stuff that was for like younger kids was awesome. Gummy Bears, man. Gummy Bears was good. Rescue Rangers was good. DuckTales were good. There was nothing wrong with any of those.
Do you know the Gummy Bear theme tune?
Yes.
Do you know who sings that?
Magic
and mystery are part of their history. The secret of Gummy Bear.
Gummy Berry Juice, yeah.
It's the fucking guy who sings in Toto.
As in, Hold the Line.
The rain down in Africa.
No, I know Hold the Line.
And Hold the Line. Hold the Line.
Hold the Line.
Yeah, it's him as well. It's him, I think.
Awesome.
Because when I looked into it, because I was a bit like...
Gummy Bears is a tune. I don't care what anybody fucking says. I still have D'Artagnan playing in my car. Three Musketeers, the Musket Hounds. Comes on every now and then.
I used to hate that cartoon. I used to. But yeah, the same guy from Toto who does the tune for that. And when I read into it, because I was reading into 80s intros and kind of like who was doing them and stuff like that, why... Because I thought they were pretty good anyway. And then I saw the Gummy Bear one, and I clicked on the Gummy Bear one, and I was just like, what?
Who sings stuff from DuckTales? DuckTales is awesome.
Someone just said DuckTales there.
DuckTales, woo!
I tell you what, if you want to have a good time, right? Go on YouTube, type in DuckTales in Hindi, and it's the most funniest thing ever.
I'm gonna watch it.
It's hilarious. I think it was Hindi.
I'm gonna watch it. Send me a link. I'm gonna watch it.
Rowan used to play it because he's got like his dad's Hindi. Yeah, his dad's Indian. He used to play it. It used to be like the funniest thing ever. It's great.
I like Rescue Rangers as well, Chip and Dale.
I never watched Darkwing Duck.
Sometimes do some. What about you had like things like Space Ghost as well? That's even before
I never
thought
watched
that
that
was good.
either. That was a bit later. That was kind of where Cartoon Network started branching out to more out there content, didn't it?
I used to like Doug.
I never liked Doug. Never liked Doug.
I didn't mind it.
There you go. That's one I know. There you go, Ryan, going knocking out reps at the gym to pot it in peas.
Yes, at the bottom,
of the garden. I like the birds and the bees. The little people. They call it potting and peas. There's a little black-eyed pea and dumb pea.
All right.
Okay, keep it a secret now, please. Anyway,
oh my god,
I never watched Darkwing Duck actually. I used to love
Tarantula.
Duck. I don't think that really went abroad though, because that was an English one, wasn't it?
Was funny.
Yeah, 80s was funny because it was David Jason did a lot of stuff. And then I like the big bad. What's that one? The big bad. I said no.
It's the trapdoor. Don't you
stop?
open
That's not the same. Trapdoors with Bert. That's
hello.
The other one is Stop It and Tidy Up.
That's it, yeah.
And it's like, and that's Terry Wogan, and then it's like Stop It, and then he's like Tidy Up, and he's like, and he eats all the gherkins or something. Yeah. Decadent is saying, I saw Count Duckula here in Australia. Yeah. Well, you get all our crap, so yeah.
Finally so.
Gundam Wing, Outlaw Star, Samurai Champion. I don't know any of that.
What about Brave Star? Brave Star.
Yeah. I liked I like Jason the Wheel Warriors.
Good intro.
That was such a good intro.
Good intro.
Masterminds.
And obviously Visionaries.
I don't know the words for Jason the Warriors, but it's like keep on turning.
One of my favourite ever intros is the
Johnny Quest. Didn't really watch Johnny Quest.
One of my favourite one was the Flash Gordon one, but I can't remember what it was called. Defenders of the Earth.
Defenders of the Earth, yeah. Defenders of the Earth, Defenders.
I still blurt out a couple of lines like in the shower. I'll be like showering and I'll just be like,
out of the sky.
Yeah, that's it.
Faster than light. Yeah.
Flash Gordon. Defenders of the Earth.
Lord of the Jungle, the hero stalks.
That's the best one. That's the one I sing. The beast calling
brother, the ghost who walks.
At the
what was the intro for
I'll never know it. Huh?
Intro
that was proper. That was proper masculine shit for boys.
Oh, no, Shadow 32. Pissing myself laughing. DuckTales intro in Hindi. What a discovery! Yeah, it's fucking hilarious, especially if you have a bit of a smoke as well. Mask. How does Mask go?
Oh, I don't remember. I used to watch it, but I don't remember it.
Mask. Oh, Mask Crusaders working overtime, fighting crime, secret raiders.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, God. Street Sharks. Don't remember Street Sharks, to be honest, that much. Do you ever guys work Mighty Orbots? No. Biker Mice. Bit too old for Biker Mice.
Yeah, I was younger than us.
Yeah, Mask. Mask was a acronym. Bad acronym. They were wearing helmets. Acronym of what? Oh, because Mask. Yeah, I don't remember that. I had the car for Mask, and it was really cool. Anyway, let's get back on.
I had the bike.
I had the car. All the like the Ferrari or something.
I had the green bike.
It was almost like a red DeLorean because the things went up and the wheels went under. Yeah. All right, let's go.
Vulture Man.
These are cool. Munkin. What was it? Munkin? Monkeyan. Family Nest.
He looks awesome.
There you go. Family Nest. That's one for George, isn't he? Because he's a Scot. I know that.
Was it you can rock it too, you can
You
you can go to Timbuktu, but you'll never find a Nessie in the zoo.
Yeah, God, can't believe you got that one.
Yeah, man. I got it. I'm fucking there.
What about Green Diesel cartoon? No, don't know either of those. Mobile Armored Strike Command. I didn't know what it stood for.
Awesome. That's what Mars stands for.
Danger
That's awesome.
Mouse.
Danger Mouse was cool.
In the Smurfs as well.
Yeah, I never really watched it.
Spector was a show. The villain rode a flying tarantula. Never heard of that, mate.
Oh, wait a minute. I know that. Wasn't there a toy? Do you remember them toys you put your hand in and it sat on your wrist and the figure sat on top of it and your fingers were the legs?
Sectorus. I think you I think you were trying to work out what they were, and we couldn't do it.
You had like a bug that was like a spider that sat on your wrist, and a man figure sat on top of it.
Dude,
is that it?
That's what you were trying to work out.
Is that what it is?
About a year ago.
Dude, it was about 7 years ago. I was asking about that shit.
Shit, man, they're well expensive.
Are they?
Fuck, £110 for one of those on like some eBay kind of site. Shit.
Oh, mate, I love them. The bug thing, but metallic tarantula with a fucking hand. You just go like, ooh.
Yeah. No. The funny thing, Paulie's hideout was George was trying to tell me about this, and I couldn't remember it at all. And he was telling me about it, but we couldn't remember the name of it. And this is about a year ago. And
it was longer, dude. It was a lot longer.
I've looked it up now, and
you remember?
Now I remember.
Yeah.
Now
we had them. I'm sure there was a flying one as well.
Yeah, I don't think that'll work if I do that, but I'm saving that. I'll send that to you later.
Nice.
Yeah, Banana Man as well. Acacia Road.
Acacia Road, yeah. What number does he live at?
Yeah, and he whispers his all magic words, doesn't he?
Super Ted's awesome.
There's the other one as well. Super Ted Banana Man. Oh, Raggy Dolls.
Raggy Dolls.
The funny thing about Raggy Dolls, right, is that Sad Sack really reminded me of Ashley.
Oh, yeah, he was like that.
Yeah, it reminded me of Ashley. Centurions as well, I remember that. Power Extreme with fucking, what's his name, Burt Reynolds. Future Boy, I don't know that one. Future Boy Conan? No.
Probably, though. That sounds like something.
I just choose a killer with their 1/10. Tiny, you could fit them. Yeah, no boxes needed. I think, that's the best thing about him is you can.
I really like that monkey. That's one of my favourite ones. That and the slide are really nice.
You can get away with having so many of them on a display and get away with having so many characters. That's the best thing about them. Yeah, let's get back on track here. And then you got the Marmot.
His face looks a bit narrow to me. Of that dog.
Yeah, I remember it being really.
I don't think they haven't done the face very well on that one. For me, it's too narrow.
Yeah,
it looks too long and too narrow. It should be wider. I had the toy of that when it came out because he first appears in the movie. It's his first appearance. You don't see him before that. He appears in the Thundercats movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Marmot.
I had the Marmot toy.
Yeah, me too. That's what I said.
I can't remember. There was one of them. Actually, I think it was the old Mumra. The old Mumra was the one you had to send away for. I had the old Mumra. Captain Power. And the Soldiers of Fortune. Don't know that. Captain Planet. I know that one. Exo Squad. That shit was great. Don't know that either.
Poor bastard who had heart ring in it. Captain Planet.
Huh?
You just felt sorry for him.
The thing about Captain Planet, man. Captain Planet was well ahead of his time.
Oh, definitely.
Well ahead. Right, literally like 25 years ahead of his time.
30 years ahead, definitely.
Yeah,
a long, maybe 40 years, because that was today. Every character was a different race, different ethnicity, different sexes, and they all had different sort of strengths, and it was trying to give a message. It was about
recycling and stuff and helping the
planet and sort of, it was pretty cool, to be honest. But it was cool. It was cool in a more natural way. Not I'm going to stick this right down your fucking throat way.
1990.
Yeah, so there you are. It's 30 30 years. That's mental.
Well ahead of his time. Yeah.
You know you didn't want that fucking shit heart ring, though, innit?
Yeah, I'd be like, come on, man, give me the fire ring.
It's like fucking Reservoir Dogs situation, isn't it? Nobody wants to be Mr. Pink. I don't want to be heart. Why'd it have to be heart for? What can that
do you want to talk about how flat his forehead is while I go get a bit of ice?
Oh, really? I mean, I really don't. I've got to be honest with you. This is the weakest one out of a lot of them, to be fair.
How small it is? Jesus. $110.
I don't think they did that very well. I'm not digging that one. Even the blue looks wrong to me. He was like a darker grey blue. It's that Rancor thing in it, or not Rancor?
Rathos.
Yeah, Rathos. This is Connecticut, isn't it?
Monsters. Oh fuck, what's it called now? I've gone totally blank now. Monster Hunter, and this has come out really cool. Really cool. Yeah. This is a production piece. I think it's taken quite a long time to come out, but it's now in hand, and yeah, it's looking great. Fantastic.
Wonder if they're going to send us one to see.
I'll get in touch with Deep and tell him we'll have a word. This is
so
Pocket Cat, actually. Oh, if this is Pocket Cat, that's one of their distributors. Yeah.
Looks good, though.
Yeah. No, it looks really nice. I remember seeing like images of this and just being a bit like, okay. Rathlos. It's called Rathlos. Rathlos. Yeah, but it looks great. Looks really good. Again, I don't know whether it matches the game and things like that, but as a statue, yeah, looks awesome. There you go. Arthur. Oh, there you go. You can talk about that for a little bit while I go and get some fucking ice. Yeah, 147 centimeters tall.
I'm going to talk about this Arthur piece, which I literally have no idea what the situation is. I believe that this is the it's like from Arthur. It's like a stylized version of Arthur from the Knights of the Round Table. Jesus, he's loud. My God, if you forget that he's like his place is so small that him going into the kitchen to get ice is literally just next to where his fucking headphones are. Okay, but yeah, this is like it's a very cool looking piece, to be honest. We're not really. I mean, it looks like something out of like Dark Souls or like a game like that. It looks killer.
There you go.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, I think this piece looks fucking awesome. I think this looks really cool. I mean, if this piece was not as tall, but
I've got a human head on it. That picture.
Well, no, it's just got like a helmet.
Visor.
You can't see the face.
Yeah, that's one I've seen already. I couldn't tell on this picture.
This and the George and the Dragon, they look great.
I need a week.
Fucking amazing. All right.
You've got to talk. Go back.
Okay. But yeah, I do. I think this piece looks really cool. Don't know the company. I don't know if they've delivered anything before. Don't know anything about them. But this just popped up and I was just like, yeah. I didn't actually go bring water. I actually do need to pee, and I should have gone for a pee, but I didn't actually go. That often looks nothing like that. God. A lot of noise coming from Alex. Yeah. Was I that bad? Don't know. Sounds like as Alex is playing a drum set. Yeah, normally he complains about me doing whatever I'm doing. Well, that's only because my fridge is like there. So, yeah. Beast Battles was great. Don't really know Beast Battles. Monster Hunter Reference. No idea what this is from the look of it. Insanely detailed. Yeah, this is sounds like Alex is playing a drum set. Yeah, I was trying to get an ice out. All right, I think that's it there. Just okay. Yeah, it's badass. Thanks for a nice view, Geo. Oh, you got a crotch shot. That actually, funny enough, even though like you've responded to it, Stucker, when I read that as you typing it, to be honest with you, I have to say. When you come to Brian again, let me know beforehand. Have a drink. Yeah, it was unplanned, and those are the misses, so I didn't really want to get in touch with you. Again, yeah, this half, this looks so cool. I mean, again, I want to know more about the company, but this piece is one of those pieces I would love to have in front of me. Love to review this, this and that. George and the Dragon, both of them look, yeah, amazing. Yeah, it's the same head, George.
Okay.
Yeah. I think this looks ridiculous.
Oh,
The details
it's
on the base there as well.
ridiculous. It's been months. For some reason, I just.
We say you're getting ice. What were you smashing an iceberg over there? Jesus.
Yeah, fucking loud cunt, yeah.
Fuck off. Fuck your couch.
Yeah, I like this anyway. It looks banging, man. Looks killer.
Yeah, texturing on there looks great. Looks great. Looks fantastic. Again, I'd like to know more about the company. I mean, if they've released anything else, let me know and send it to me in a PM. I'm really curious about this one. I really want to know about
Amazing work anyway. So
Yeah.
far, so good. Looks great.
Legendary Beast, obviously, they've done the Thor and they've done Captain America, but behind, obviously, they've got the Captain America now and Hulk coming in.
Well, Iron Man. It's Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Hulk.
What did I say? Sorry.
Captain America.
Oh, sorry, did I say Captain America? Really? Okay. Maybe we'll come back on that.
Maybe.
Oh my fucking God, Rick is. What jersey is that, Gio? Don't ask him about that. God.
Man United, motherfucker.
I reckon the wings will cause problems. They have to be so heavy. Not necessarily because they're curved in as well.
No.
They're curved in. They're not
also,
out.
they used certain types of material. It's just how they do capes. It's like a PUE or whatever it is.
Well, if you have something like that Hawkman where he's like fully extended wings, you have leverage.
But they made them badly. You saw them when they were cracked open. They were shit and made bad.
Yeah. Good day, collectors. Just got overnight straight. How's it going? Hope you're good. That's Rad. I remember him saying about how to pronounce his name, Rad. So yeah, so they've got the Hulk and the Iron Man coming soon. Obviously, they've got their Magneto coming as well. So yeah, good to see. There's another one. This is PJ. This is Mermaid, which looks really cool as well. These are just like random things that popped up in the feed this week and really dynamic.
Very cool.
And, yeah, it could be really cool piece. Yeah.
I like mermaids. The legends are like awesome.
And it's funny though when you see it from this picture. That picture, you see like a really bad metal pole underneath her. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you see this one, and it's like hidden with bubbles.
Clever.
So I'm wondering if that is how it is. I hope it is.
Yeah, maybe that's just to deceive your eye.
Yeah.
It's just so it's not like naturally like what's that?
Yeah. The stuff about
vibrator.
Mermaids,
what's that?
The stuff about the mermaids about when they were like so horny at sea that they wanted to fuck the manatees.
No.
It's something to do with that as well, though.
No. Probably in your stories.
Yeah.
They sing, don't they? They sing. They lure sailors.
Well, that's the harpies, though. Like the harpies.
No, sirens.
Sirens.
Like mermaids, like nymphs of the sea, isn't it? They used to try and subdue, get sailors to come closer to where they were, and then they would crash on the rocks and be fucking stuck there, and then they'd eat them.
Yeah. There's like George is saying, is Iron Man holding a watermelon? World Cup this year, if COVID claims comes the fuck down.
Mate, COVID's finished. Have you not read? COVID's over.
Yeah, well, we'll like everything's dropping here next week.
COVID's done, man. There's enough money that's been made now, and there's too many medical reports. There's too many medical things done now. COVID will be disappearing, believe me.
I didn't get those, Josh. The triangle stuff. Beautiful.
At least the heavy restrictions will be anyway.
Yeah.
COVID.
Manatees need love too. Yeah. I thought you were saying to do manatees as well. Harpies having wings and birds.
Wings. Yes. He meant sirens.
Yeah. Well, when when I said the harpies, I meant the sirens. But when I did say something about manatees because there was something about manatees where Boris is dropping everything before he gets dropped. Make sure you send him, Josh.
More than that. So it's
Okay.
not to do with one person. Oh dear.
God. Damn it. Really? Are we going to go here? Oh, fuck's sake. Let me have some more whiskey. Wait.
There's so much to say. None of it's good. I mean, here's do you know what the really worst part about this is? The absolute worst. Before anything else, before we even start on the detailing and the fact it looks fuck all like Schwarzenegger, like, have we not progressed? I swear to God, you owned this piece, a better version of this piece, about fucking 10 years ago.
2013, I believe it came out.
Right, that's 10 years ago. It's 9 years ago. And it's a better version than this is. Where's the creativity gone? There's like, what's the difference? It's similar pose, similar stuff from the same scene. What's this?
Yeah.
And it's done worse as well, by the way. It's worse in every department.
Well,
even the base is worse.
We've got a comparison, and we'll get on to that anyway. But it's just when you look at him, it's like he looks dumpy. He looks like he has a big head. He looks like, when you make a piece again,
no fucking quads either.
When you have a piece to refer to that was made, 8 years ago, whenever it was made, when you have this piece as reference, and then you make it worse, how can you fuck that up? And they're claiming as well. They're claiming they're selling out, and it's just like, who the fuck is buying this shit? Who is buying this? You could go online, you go on eBay, and you can find the original Sideshow one, and you could get it cheaper, and it looks much, much better than this. And then you could does the head come off? I can't remember. Fuck.
Sideshow's got two heads.
The
exclusive has two heads.
Yeah, but I don't know my one. I think the regular's is stuck on. I can't remember.
Yeah, but exclusive has two heads, like I just told you.
Yeah. But again, it's like, what the fuck? How can you go from being worse? Actually, from that angle, his face, his likeness looks a bit better.
No, it doesn't.
It's not terrible. Great.
It's terrible.
From the front, it's dreadful. It's dreadful there.
Here's my problem. I actually thought that the RoboCop was too close to the pop culture shock version. And I've sort of let it slide. I've sort of let it slide. I've let it go. I've been like, it's a bit similar, but there's a couple of things, whatever. But this is a direct copy of the other piece. And listen, before anybody says, don't take your hands off the keyboard. Don't you dare write that this is an iconic pose. Do not fucking say that, because there is so many iconic bits from the original Terminator. So many. There's the iconic bits where he's not wearing anything, where he does them guys and steals their clothes.
Wait. Can I do my one? Can I do my one?
Well,
it does look like Arnold, George. It does look like him in Terminator 1. Do you know the scene where he takes his eye out and it's the dummy?
Oh, yeah.
That was my one, when we had that fucking conversation the other day.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what you said.
I delivered it much better on that fucking day, though.
Because it was natural.
Yeah.
The thing is with this, though, is like I said, there's the bit where he's in the club. There's a shoot out there with Carl Reese. I mean, look at that. That's well bad.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He looks.
If anything, sideshows look more natural.
And if you were to kind of like take his proportions, he looks really fucking dumpy. He looks so dumpy. Yeah. It PS2 Arnold.
That's a good one.
It's like what's his name? Griff Rhys-Jones. It looks like Griff Rhys-Jones. Like Smith and Jones.
That is a horrible ass.
Comic Cobra Lear in the house. How's it going?
Yo.
Looks like fake on. Australia's still hanging on COVID. We're not going into COVID. Iconic pose. This is an iconic. There you go. Look, I knew. There you go. Stucker's trying to fuck with you. This is an iconic pose.
You wasted your letters.
Yeah, this is the point.
Let's go in.
Is like, how can you do like like you copied someone's fucking homework from 8 years ago,
And he still
and you
did it
made it
worse.
worse. You fucked it up.
He still did it worse.
It's just like, and again, I mean, like when that piece came out from Sideshow, it was said, there's a good piece, whatever else, and I had that piece and I like
still
it.
like it. I still like it.
I like
It's better
it more
than that
now.
piece.
I like it much more now. I do not understand who is buying this. I don't understand who's buying this.
This is horrible. This is
the likeness is
this is one of the worst Arnold Schwarzenegger pieces I've ever seen. In fact, it's the worst. I don't think I've seen worse. This is awful.
Well, the Damn Toys one was pretty bad as well. It made him look quite Asian.
I ain't seen it.
Yeah, it literally showed. If you look through and you Google Damn Toys, it looks really good. And the promotion of it and the production, prototype, looked really good. The prototype looked amazing, and then you look at the production pieces, and they're dreadful. They're so bad, so bad.
That's a factory point, isn't it? Who you use?
Yeah.
This looks terrible.
Decadent is saying I wouldn't buy either of them, given today's standard. In all honesty, I mean, if you collect movie stuff, the one on the left ain't bad. It ain't bad.
Yeah, but I mean, at the end of the day, as well, one of these pieces is 2022.
Yeah,
and one of them came out in 2013. You look at both of these pictures, and if you're telling me the one on the right looks like it's 22, then I've got a fucking chocolate teapot to sell you. Because I'm telling you now, there's no way you're saying the one on the right looks like it's better work than the one on the left. And the one on the left is nearly a decade older.
Yeah.
A decade. Just think about that. That's a decade of sculpting techniques, painting techniques, cut and sew techniques. All have been improved. 10 years of work to make things better. And they come up with this crap. This is really bad from them. This is really disappointing. And I think to be honest with you, they got a little bit of a cautious optimism from us with the RoboCop, and they're taking the piss this time around.
Who is this Mandlet cosplaying Arnold Schwarzenegger? Yeah, it's bad. But that is also the thing as well, is when you then look at because the other side of it as well is they basically, this isn't the first time. This isn't their first fucking rodeo copying someone's homework. They copied fucking PCS stuff. And basically with that, it's like they copied, the exact same kind of switch outs and things with the PCS version. And it was done well. I have to say. It
looks a bit better.
It was done well, yeah. But with the Terminator, they have not improved it at all. I mean...
Still too close, that.
It is too close.
That's still too close.
It is exactly.
The two poses they've done them are almost identical.
Look, two poses, and it's like, yeah.
No.
You've just gone like, I think the Predator. I think the RoboCop is better. I'm a RoboCop fan. I do think that the RoboCop is an improvement. I think the colors are better. The detailing is better. But for me, I would buy, because I actually owned the PCS version originally. I owned the Sideshow. I sold them both because I wasn't happy with either of them. I would be happy to pick up the Ineri version if I could. But because of the price point, I would probably go with the PCS version and repaint it.
Yeah.
That's what I would do with the price version of it.
Yeah.
But with the Terminator, it's like, you fucked that up. You've really fucked that up. So, yeah. This Alien. What's this from? You sent this to me.
It's Prime 1. I think it's a wall-mounted one. Just thought it looked good. Liked it. Thought it was impressive.
I think we showed it a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, I thought it was Prime 1. In hand, I think.
Great paint there on the all the rust and shit. Looked great there.
Yeah, well, that's on the outside of it. That's the bit that you probably won't
see. That's the thing. That's the point. That's the bit you don't see, and it looks fucking great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a nice looking piece.
Exactly. If you're going to use the same pose, at least smash the original out of park. Exactly. 100%.
Exactly.
100%.
Wait a minute, but why even do that? You've got the what's it, cafe? What's it called?
Cafe.
No, Club
Noir? Tech
Noir. You got that whole bit. That's iconic. He walks up to her, puts the handgun in her face, with the fucking point, the thing right in her eyes,
Mm.
right in between her eyes. He's standing there. That's iconic. That's a great pose. And he's got that sort of like, is it a thinner jacket on?
He has an M65 on. The same jacket Rambo wears, actually.
He's got that coat on. He's got a thing on. He's got his gun. He's got that awesome handgun.
That handgun's amazing. That's scoped handgun. I don't know what it is, but that's a great gun.
Yeah, but even if you take the original VHS or the original art from it, where he's standing there with the gun up by his hand, why not nick that pose? Take that.
Yeah.
There's so many that they could have used. I don't accept that that's the only iconic pose from the whole film. I've seen that film. I loved that film. I could find 15 poses from that whole movie that would be iconic in some way or another. There's loads.
You want him in the fucking car park walking with his dick swinging around. That's what
Definitely.
you want, don't you?
Why not? Why not? I would have it. I'd have exactly that bit. Huh?
Big old cock swinging around as well.
Nah, not really. Didn't impress me.
No. No.
Nah. Really?
Fair enough.
I wasn't impressed. Didn't make me go, oh, hello. Hello, sailor.
Guess your men are more well endowed than mine. Anyway. Right. So yeah, Prime 1. Looks nice. Switch our head as well.
Switch out.
Open mouth closed.
Torso.
Switch our mouth open, mouth closed.
Is it a torso switch, or is it just that's the torso just to put the head on?
I would
assume
clever if that's that would have been that would have been the head.
It's clever.
Yeah. Exactly, love that handgun. I don't know what handgun that is, but that's the one where he's like in the shop and he's like, oh, plasma, what he says, and he's like, say what you see, buddy.
He says, what was he saying? No, that one, the gun with the sight. He says,
slide in something. He
goes,
Uzi,
sighting.
He goes, Uzi
laser
9mm.
He says something with laser sighting.
Yeah, and then he goes
when he gives him that, he goes, "Oh, that's new, just out today." Then he says plasma rifle, and he's like, "Just what you see, pal."
He says like
9mm.
He says like 40 watt or so, which doesn't even power a fucking light bulb.
40 watt range.
Yeah. This is basically the I can't believe they're doing this. They're doing a bronze version of that fucking Wonder Woman on a horse. Gold version, sorry, not bronze. And it's crazy that they're doing that. $3.5 grand, $4 grand, or whatever it is.
They love these gold things, don't they?
Well,
they love it.
Yeah. Do they use real guns in Terminator? No. Okay.
No.
What guns did Terminator ask for? M25 plasma gun. Okay. I want to know what that slide one's called. There you go. No, pulse rifle. No, they're just showing the pulse rifle. I want to know.
He says something. He says the gun with a laser sight, and that's all it is.
Yeah.
It might be like a Glock or something.
Nah, ain't a Glock. Ain't a Glock.
But it's something like that, where he says with laser sighting. He's like, that's new. Just got these in today. You can't miss.
Can you hear that? You can't hear that, can you? Oh, no, there's just some video clip just started.
No, I can't hear.
I'm good.
You're listening to see what that gun is.
I'm trying to, but then I was playing about fucking 50 adverts before it. He's walking in. Say what you see, pal.
Great film. Still one of my favourites.
Oh, here you go. Oh, fucking play it. God damn it. Auto gauge. No. That's Italian. You can pump or auto.
Yeah.
45 slide with laser sighting.
Here you go.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
It's a nice gun.
45 slide with laser sighting.
Even if you did it with the thing, do you remember the original had like writing on his glasses?
Yeah.
Had red like laser writing on his glasses. I mean, that would be iconic. Do it that
I
way.
just said like T800 something on it, didn't it? But
Then you could do
go.
like.
There you go. He's too slow. You're too slow, man. I've already done it. 45 slide with laser sighting. Yeah.
Nice long slide.
So Python with laser sighting. Probably what it's called. Anyway, so yeah, go through these. This is ridiculous. I mean, I can't believe this. All this says to me is we got a shitload of sock we can't sell. What can we do with it? That's what it says to me.
Let's just paint it gold.
Almost all that says to me.
Yeah, probably true.
These are then the is that Claire Redfield? Claire's into yeah.
No idea. I didn't play the game.
Yeah, these look pretty cool. Apart from the fact that she's standing fucking face on with a grenade launcher, shooting it that close. That's not really ideal. But yeah, no, it looks cool. They look cool.
Well, they got a mirror behind her.
Yeah, no, they just got a line. Look cool though. I know you're Leon there as well. And you got the Stone Cold Steve Austin.
This is in hand now. This is just coming out. So looks pretty good actually from PCS. Looks good.
Yeah.
Pictures so far good of this batch looks all right. It looks pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know much about wrestling, so I'll just leave that to you to talk about.
It's just nice. It's a nice piece, man. They've got the right likenesses on.
PCS Chung-Li wedding version as well. So that's nothing for me, but I know that probably Jay will be all over that.
That's something for me, but I just...
Yeah. Prime 1, this is then the sort of Megatron from the War for Cybertron. These are quite cool. For me, though, his right arm looks really weird placement. I don't know. Is it because he's got that backpack on?
Yeah, it does. Just looks really high.
I think it might be because he's got a backpack on. How's it going, Secret Mullet Man?
Yo,
good. The actual gun was an AMT hardball 45. Okay. In England, we're not blessed with this kind of knowledge about guns because we're not allowed them at all.
Well, we got a better knowledge of knives. We just like sticking knives in people over here.
Yeah, it seems that way. So yeah, I do like this, but think about that right arm or his on the left of the screen now, but his right arm.
I just don't like this at all, to be honest. Anyway,
no,
it's not for me. Nah, I don't like it.
I like it. Quite G1 style, and it's got like a lot of detail going on the base and things.
Like the portrait by Dave, yeah.
I don't know what that character is there, where he's got the face on the actual base there, but I think it looks cool.
I really like that fucking Beast Wars one.
I like the first G1 version of Megatron they did, but yeah, I don't know what that face is in there. There you go, 72, 71, 55. Yeah.
It's Mongoloid Venom.
It's Rocky Dennis Venom coming your way.
Oh my fucking God.
Shares his mom. Yeah, God.
That's horrible. That portrait's horrible.
That's so bad.
That's a horrible portrait. It's a shame as well that there's no switch out for that, because that's what that needs. That needs a switch out. It's Rocky Dennis.
I just said that.
I know, that's what I'm laughing at. I'm reciting what you said.
God, man.
And then laughing.
It's so bad. It's really bad.
Just really weird as well. Like, just the shape of his head is strange.
That head is dreadful. That head is so bad. That reminds me of watching the movie Boiling Point. Today was amazing. Sorry, nothing to do with Venom. Boiling Point is fucking ridiculous with Chow Yun-fat. Boiling Point is really good. John Woo as well. Yeah, great.
Great flick.
Really good. Apart from all the bad, they really overdo the sound effects. That's the problem, is they have these amazing action scenes and the sound effects kill it. What do you think happened here for Martin Canal? Super poor. Is this Canal? Oh, God. I think he's
There's a lot of
our direction. My direction.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, for me, there's a lot about it. His the kind of proportions look really fucking bad. His waist versus his chest versus his shoulders, and that weird bulge on his tricep, and the gap that exists between his forearm and the big parts of his arm. It's just a fucking horrible looking piece, to be honest. It really isn't nice. And the things coming off him looking like paint, it doesn't look nice. I also think that this piece suffers with the pose because it's sort of walking and turning all at the same time, and it just looks like quite off. This isn't his best work, that's for sure. This is a bad day in the office.
Sculpt
you could
Martin
say art
Canal.
direction here, but I don't like this sculpt at all.
Sculptors Martin Canal and design. Matt Mullen is design. Richard Lung design. That don't surprise me. Paint. God, yeah, this is bad.
There's quite a lot wrong with the sculpt on this, though. To be fair, I don't think this is a bad Venom. For me,
you don't think it's a bad Venom?
I think it's a bad Venom.
Oh, of which I don't think. I was like,
no, I think it's a bad Venom. I think it's a bad sculpt. This is not an improvement on definitely on the comic yet. The comic yet's still king for Sideshow for sure, easily. It's better. It's better than the monkey thing that they did. That's not very. That's
no, it's not. No,
it's got to be. That's horrible. No, it's not. Venom.
No, it's not. This is not better than the one they did on the one where he's jumping on the bell or whatever it is.
Really?
This is not better than that. No way. No way.
They might both just suck. I just thought I really don't like that avocado one at all.
Yeah, this is really bad. I kind of see how bad the arms are with the gap.
See what I'm saying?
Put it out. Yeah.
It's just like his forearms bulge out and then they sort of go in, and then there's like the bicep, there's more of a gap around the tricep and pops out again.
Batman Forever, weird. Is that a new? That's an old one, mate. That's like weeks ago. Leg might have some green paint on them as well, like Darkseid Cheeto dust. Nah, that's weird. That's weird lighting. Nah, this is.
It's sort of walking and it's sort of turning at the same time, which means that certain poses just make it look really fucking awkward.
But I haven't seen any pose that makes it not look awkward.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yeah.
I like the element of... I'm trying to think of something nice to say. I like the element that he's got the Spider-Man mask.
Best thing I can say about it is I'm glad I don't own it.
Like it looks dreadful the way it's holding it. And what is that like? That thing, is that like a propeller that is like got near his legs? What is that?
Is it the Green Goblin's
glider
thing?
Is it?
I think it is.
I don't know.
Put any more pictures. That Carnage is really nice. That Carnage makes that Venom look so shit.
That Venom is so shit.
Yeah. And that Spider-Man, that symbiote Spider-Man's really nice and all. This is a real big miss. I think that's the glider.
I mean, the whole time I'm trying to be a devil's advocate sometimes. When we get a piece where, we're slating it, I'm like, all right, let's try and pull some kind of positive from here. And
also, how fat is his tongue?
There isn't.
Sort of weird mongoloid fucking tongue is that? It's all fat.
The best thing about it is probably the logo on the chest. Looks actually really good.
See some pictures.
Well, no, from that. The logo on the chest is the best thing about it. But other than that, and that's really me really struggling to find something. I mean,
the problem as well with this, right, is that it just looks awkward as fuck all over the place. His hips are like his hips are turning. His hips are like twisting and turning. His legs and his hips and everything are going one way when his upper body is going another. What is happening there? When you see it.
Also, what is the green thing? Why? Why is that green shield over the base? What is it?
Is it like Venom or whatever it is from Green Goblin? I don't know, dude. Come on now. We need somebody who's in Sideshow's pocket to tell us it's the reflection from you know, Green Goblin's fucking green skin standing above him. I don't know.
The best thing about the Sideshow Venom is the Herrick Brothers is doing one for XM. Yeah.
Well, don't speak too soon because that's not out either. So
You
let's
guys
see.
really
That
like
could be
this Venom?
shit too.
Huh? Yeah.
You don't know. Listen, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Who knows what that Venom will look like?
Oscorp Goo, Trent Sticky, Blimey. You sound easily pleased, dude. Oh, where's Trent Sticky? I don't hate it. I don't hate it, and that's reason enough to buy it.
Dude, you should come round to my house. I can fucking sell you loads of shit.
Dude, I got like 85 boxes in my actually with my busts as well. I've got 130. How many? 80,
Your point is getting lost and you're stutteringness.
Got 147 boxes in my loft, Terrence. Come to my house, I'll sell some shit. Yep, about.
And you don't hate it, so that's enough to buy it.
I don't hate
that's your statement. That's what it'll say on your gravestone. It'll say he didn't hate it, so he bought it.
I'm sure Jem is going to love this. Maybe it's going to be like another one of those Wolverine ones where everyone hates it apart from the person who is in Sideshow's pocket. But anyway, this is part of the. This is something which actually, funny enough, XM hasn't posted it, and I'm not telling you this is from XM or whatever, but from the image that XM showed, you go back to the artist who it was, and this is the line that they put out on their art station. So this is the Four Horsemen. So this is death, pestilence, war, and famine.
Love war.
So this is part of the line.
I love this line. This looks fucking awesome.
This looks like the line that XM will be putting out.
What scale is this?
Quarter, I believe.
It's funny because I'd like to see this in probably 1/5.
Why is that?
I think this is the kind of line I'd like to see in 1/5. This is the sort of thing I'd like to see with sort of the Skeletor and Tweet headline. This is the sort of thing that would go with like the people that collect the Mythos, Star Wars stuff as well. You know, and the Heatman stuff. You know, I just think that I think this should be 1/5 for me. And I think with all the animals and I think with all the monsters and things, I think 1/5 is the right size for this.
Well,
I think XM should try and get into the line.
I'm assuming it's 1/4. I don't know.
I think with the horse and all that, it'll be really big. All that XM don't give a shit about any of that. But for me, I think this should be 1/5.
I mean, the designs on these look really, really cool. I mean,
they really do.
Which one do you like? War.
War, I like war.
That's pestilence. That's nice.
Yeah, pestilence is cool.
Like plague, isn't it? Pestilence, plague.
I think it is.
Yeah, that's nice. War.
That's war.
Yeah, that's you. Yeah, I can see.
That's a bit of me. That's me.
Yeah, that's you. Look at that creature as well. Nice.
That's what I must do.
And then famine. Like a Dune kind of feel to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really
all cool. Very different. Very, very cool.
Yeah. The artist done a great job. Oh, do we want to go there yet? I don't do some.
Yeah, just go there.
Death looks cool. Not in general, of course. War looks nuts. Four Horsemen look pretty cool. Looks sick.
Nice take on it, though, isn't it? It's a nice artistic take on it.
The thing that looks good is the texture. I don't like Venom. A lot of Venoms that look like they've been stuffed random spaghetti under their skin. Yeah. I think this might with me, though, the Venom symbiote is like tar. And it settles on the skin when it's set, but when it's bleeding onto the skin, it's like tar, so yeah, there's different textures for sure. But yeah.
The avocado texture, we can all agree was a mistake.
I like avocado.
So do I.
What's the crack, lads? Hope you're having a good. What is good? Like magic-ish. Have I misaged? Dropping the Magneto PO date? Not yet. No.
It's early. He's drinking though, so you got a shot.
I am drinking. Jesus. Yeah. All right. So yeah, these are coming along nice. That one almost
It's
looks
Whiskey
like
Wednesday.
yeah, Whiskey Wednesday. Well, this almost looks a bit like the pose for the what's that guy who's got the sword over his head? Do you know that for Sir Figures?
Just put Maestro on, you idiot.
What was that one?
Let's go.
Do you remember?
Arthurus.
Arturus. Yeah.
Similar.
And then XM Maestro.
It seems like it was leaked by accident on purpose.
Well, not leaked, but yeah. So, there are people out there who make a whole video about this. Maybe we should start doing stuff like that. Milking videos.
Thanks.
Jesus.
No, we're all right.
Yeah, so what you actually look at is obviously on here, you got the Sentinel base, and you look here, that is a full-scale, sort of cool-scale Doctor Strange cape there.
Yeah.
And there will be other, they're surrounded by relics. Surrounded by relics. I'm not even.
It looks like he's sitting on the back of the Sentinel head, doesn't it? If you look, that looks like its neck, and that looks like the back of its head. So I imagine if you turn it around, maybe it'll have the whole Sentinel face there, because that looks like the back of it to me.
Okay, no? I wonder how you know that. Anyway,
I'm just very good at knowing where Sentinel pieces go. Haven't seen the full design at all, guys.
Anyway,
I told you about telling you.
Yeah. Anyway, and then you got obviously the Nova. And then also, if you look here, you can see Carnage behind there. You see something else there. Loads of stuff going on. Doom. Each one of these individually lights up as well. Venom. That is so good, that one.
Yeah, Venom's awesome.
That reminds me of the cover of I think it's the variant of
200.
No, 200. He comes in 300.
The new Venom. You know the Venom 200.
Oh,
it's like one where it's like the whole thing's just the symbiote like it's doing. It doesn't really. It's similar, but not like this.
There's a variant where the symbiote is looking at Eddie Brock, and it's something like 668 or 698, and it's the first appearance of Anti-Venom variant, and it looks a bit like that. It reminds me of that actually. Yeah, that's fucking cool, man. That's so cool.
Very cool.
I want that.
I want that as well.
Yeah.
I hope that's in the middle one.
Huh?
I want it to be in the middle one. The middle thing.
Yeah,
I don't want, because the deluxe one's just so massive. So massive. If you're like a Maestro fan, you want really centerpiece, a real statement piece.
I mean, if you know the storyline of Future Imperfect, is Rick Jones has a museum, and Rick Jones basically has Professor X's wheelchair and stuff like that, and he actually has all of the relics throughout the time. And
all the fallen heroes that Maestro's killed.
Yeah. Well, no, it's not just Maestros. There was a virus as well. Virus killed most of them, not Maestro.
Yeah.
So it's actually
it's a good story, but nothing will ever beat fucking Thanos keeping the Hulk as a dog and feeding him dead heroes that he's. So Hulk's eating all of his friends.
Well,
that's still the best ever.
These are shit pictures, actually. These are not great on my screen.
I quite like these. I quite like this mixed. I enjoyed this mixed picture here. This is Rhino. Got Rhinos coming.
Yeah, but the Rhino coming in, and I still love that Spider-Man, man.
It's the best Spider-Man.
I might unbox.
Still the best. Still the best Spider-Man. And the guy that came to buy Doctor Doom, I told you, he was transfixed on that piece as well.
Yeah, I think I need to send my Carnage to Ian, because my the front arm looks a bit faded.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, get him to touch it up.
Yeah,
get him to touch up.
Well, I might actually do a Spider-Man cube, because I've got one
Gotta have a Spider-Man
Moji.
keybar in your house.
No, I got a Moji case. I might still have a Spider-Man.
Put your Spider-Man shit there.
Because my original plan was to do all the bronze stuff and all that sort of thing. But then,
why put them in the garden like a normal person?
Shut up. Yeah, but I think I need the comic kit. I think the comic kit though just touches the top.
You're doing harm.
We'll see. Look great together, don't they? Almost like the intro of the X-Men, doesn't it? Do you know where they're all like bunched together, like running towards the screen? Yeah. Then you got the White Knight, and we put out some new shots because why not? And they look great. Really.
Well, this actually is of the production sample. That's why.
Yeah.
So it's not new shots of the prototype or anything like that. This is actually the production sample.
Yeah, but it looks fantastic. Really good.
Mikey Boy has this coming in, so hopefully we'll get to review this. Yeah.
Wow, that's gonna take about one of his whole cubes.
Yeah, probably. But do you know what I told him to do?
What?
I told him what he needs to do. Do you know what I would do with this?
Get a razor and put it in the back.
What he needs to do, right, is surround the bike, like basically have the bike in the middle, and then or closer to the front, and then basically put the villains in quarter scale. So get yourself some villains. Like get yourself a Bane, get yourself, even if it's the one that Sideshow just brought out, get yourself a Bane, get yourself like a few ones like that.
It's fully sculpted, unfortunately. It's not fabric.
No, you can't post that.
XM don't do fabric.
It's fully sculpted, so that's
they only do little fabric, like on cable stuff like that. But yeah, no, it'd be cool to. I would have thought you would have done like. Yeah, okay. I was going to think about it because again, if you raised him on a razor and put him in the back and then put the villains at the front, but then he's too hidden.
No, you hide him.
Yeah,
I would just put the villains around the bike, like literally standing. Like I would have the bike in the forefront and just put like Bane, sort of, and then some others around it. I'm not talking because the good thing about the DC line, it's certainly like premium format level sort of stuff, maquette wise, they're not like grail pieces. They're not like you could put them in the fucking background and have like half of them or 3/4 of them shown, and it wouldn't be like the end of the world. If you can't see Bane's base, you're not losing anything. If you can see him from the knee up, it's fine. Then you've got like things like the crocodile. You got the crocodile one. What's his name? Got his name.
Killer Croc,
and you've got like things like that, like some muscle. Get like Killer Croc in there. Get maybe a Quinn in there. Get like a Bane in there. Just like put them around him, so like he's fucking either about to drive off or just fucking parked up. I don't like that idea.
Yeah, I don't know much about that story though, to be honest with you.
I have no idea. I didn't care about the story.
I'm going to make a display case just for my Maestro, so it'll be in the middle of my collection. Nice. And
it would need to
be keeping my Bowen Maestro as well, though. Yeah, that's one of the best Bowens. Looks great, but the lamp position is ridiculous. Yeah, depends how you look at it.
I think it's on the top of a roof, bro.
Yeah, there's a gargoyle.
He's on the top of a roof. He's not on the ground. I think that's the whole. I think the whole point of that is to try to show you that he's on a roof. Otherwise, the gargoyle wouldn't be there. He's driving across rooftops. Heavy.
Breakable. No, it won't be too heavy. Don't you worry, my friend. Don't you worry. Isn't BSC doing a review of the White Knight? He is actually. He's doing a review in about half an hour.
Yeah, you'll catch it. Hopefully that Alex will. We'll sit like that. Michael do it. Get to see it.
Yeah. So. Oh, there you go. Detail in there looks great. There you go. Goggle. Loads of detail in there. Seng's worked his arse off to get this painted up.
Looks fantastic though. I think this is a real. I think there's a real stunning little bit of work. But you see what I'm saying? See where that guy is. For me, that's what I'm talking about. Just chuck a few of them around there, like one sort of in the bottom right-hand corner, just standing up just before the cape. One one where that guy is. One to the left of that guy. One more to the left. Just have them like so they're on the roof, like he's coming. It looks because the bike's sort of coming like this. It looks like he's about to hit them all, which I kind of like.
Yeah, there's loads. So many details.
This is a really nice bit of work.
Also, this then is obviously there was conversation a couple of weeks ago about the Justice Buster and about how it was looked pretty flat. It looked all the same color. So these are the first paint look of the paint apps of the war tank. So War Machine war tank, and show you how the colors are kind of separated on them. Because there were a few people asking. So yeah, loads of separation and loads of like detailing going on. Again, not the final paint, just to show you that.
I think this would be a bit more vibrant than this.
These aren't the best pictures. These are just like little pictures just to show.
Do you want me to tell you what your problem is here? I'm going to tell you what it is. All right. Your problem with this piece, with XM's problem with this piece, is they are going to lose before they start. And this is why. The Hulkbuster is so vibrant, that cherry red with the gold and all of that sort of thing, and then you've got the contrast with the greys of the base and stuff. You know, this is going to be compared to that piece. It costs more than that piece, and War Machine just doesn't have the same sort of, gear. It doesn't look as good. It's going to look more like military and more industrious, but it doesn't look as polished. It doesn't look as good. And I think that's going to be the issue, because this is an expensive piece. And I think no matter how hard they try, there's no amount of polishing a turd here with these colors. He's going to be like silvers and gold, a little bit of gold and stuff. And it's going to be grey type of base. It's just going to be very, very samey, I think. I think they're going to have a problem.
As the Justice Buster.
Maybe not.
It was all one color.
But I'm not comparing it to Justice Buster. I don't care about the Justice Buster because the Justice Buster is not relevant. I care. I don't even care about that because I'm not getting either. But I'm just saying that I think collectors in general are if they're going to compare this with anything, they're going to compare it to the Hulkbuster by XM.
Yeah.
And I think they're going to say, yeah, Hulkbuster costs X, this costs Y, and is this better than that? And they're not going to care about time. They're not going to care about sizes. They're just going to be like, is it better? And the answer, I think, will be unequivocally no. I think the community itself will just be like, no, it's not better. And it may be better. It may be better sculpted, more details, more switch outs and stuff like that. But the problem is, like I said, the Iron Man has that beautiful cherry fucking race car red. Just so fucking like
the difficulty of going from an A-list character to a B-list character. You're always going to have
that too. Yeah. But also, you have to be honest. The design for War Machine is a lot blander. It's a lot more because they represent each other's characters. You see,
yeah.
Tony Stark is a peacock. That's what he is, and his armor represents that. Whereas in Cody Rhodes is a military man. He's a serviceman. He's a guy that he's Mr. Grey. He doesn't want to be out there. He don't want to be in the limelight. He wants to do his duty to the best of his ability and work as a team to get things done. That's the whole point. That's why their armors look the way that they do. One of them
represents the character, of course.
Exactly. One of them mirrors the personality of each other. So, and that's the problem. See, they're going to hit it accurately, I think, XM, and I think it's going to look great. But like I say, I think it'll be held up against Hulkbuster a lot.
Well, yeah. I needed to match what XM originally showed us. I would rather have a massive, dark, beastly war tank than something bright and vibrant. And I think as well, if you do look at, especially the picture on the screen now, there's a heavy flash going on. So
yeah, there's flash there.
I think it's more to show you. I think this is more to show that there was concerns about Justice Buster and things previously about how they're a big, massive unit of nothingness. Like so bland and so dull and this is to show you that there are different levels of it, but it's also to show you, that there's a huge flash going on there. There's so many things going on that, it's not what you're going to get. It's not how it's going to look in your display. Gio has a point. Colors will be a lot more muted compared to Hulkbuster. Of course.
Because it's not Hulkbuster. Because it's War Machine.
War Tank.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really considered this. I think the tank looked great, but I cannot justify the space for a low tier character. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Kind of like the all steely look.
Steely look.
Feature. So steely look. Steely look. Light up feature brought a variation in color. Yeah.
Good. That's a good shout. That's definitely you making a really good point. There definitely is a lot of variation to all the armors and all these pictures. You're making a very, very good point. I think under probably maybe a little less harsh lighting, the contrast will be a lot more
the final
obvious.
paint either. This ain't the final paint.
I think they're going to have to work hard. I think in terms of paint here, there's got to be a lot of contrast.
I mean, if you look at this, right? If you look at that, there's like these kind of gun, like sort of like a silvery metal there, a bluey metal there, a gun metal in there. There's a lot of different like types of the metals going on.
I definitely agree. Agree.
I do think,
But subtle differences merge in distance. Subtle distances, when you step away, all become the same color.
Well,
so it's about having more of a sort of like, you understand what I'm saying? You can identify they're different from a bit of a distance. I think this is a really hard paint job for XM. I think this is going to be a hard task. I wish him luck because I think the sculpt on this is really there. I think this is just packed full of details. I think this is just a detail heavy piece.
It's the most expensive sculpt I think XM have ever paid for. Yeah. So
I like that contrast better. You see that contrast? I like that better. That's the sort of thing I like. I like the sort of the steel there, the gunmetal there, and then that sort of grey sort of armor, but not it's grey blue. That's what I'm talking about. That's what it all needs to be like that. So you've got that going on there. You've got them contrasts.
These aren't great pictures. That's a problem.
Yeah, the lights are not good. I agree. It's heavy light. It's heavy lit.
Fucking flashing the fuck out of it.
It's reflecting off that wardrobe. You see it?
Yeah.
See that flash reflecting off the door?
This then is the repaint by Kenny Alexandro. And unfortunately, these pictures are really dark. Because I know how good he is as a painter. I would love to have seen these under really good pictures, but they are taken so dark that they kind of hide a lot of detail on the actual Spider-Man. The base looks absolutely fantastic, and I would tell you, because I know his work, that in person this is going to look fucking phenomenal. But these pictures aren't great.
It's hard though, and it's got that sort of dark grey background. It just doesn't work.
Yeah. So dark, man.
The dark grey means that the part of where the sculpt is separated with light, so you can see through it. You can't because the grey's behind it, which means it just merges into one thing.
But the base with this all gold
you need light
there, the difference.
Light does that.
Yeah, that looks great. But
base is amazing. This looks great. I'm sure this is a stunning.
Whoever got this work done by Kenny is going to look fucking phenomenal. I tell you, we saw Kenny is responsible for the RaddTitan wake up day, and Kenny's responsible for that. Oh, you don't have a wank on. What's going on there?
I run my hands together, but what's the wake up day? I was just thinking, what is that?
Do you not remember wake up day?
No.
When fucking Fusco opened up the black Comiquette.
Oh, yeah.
That was
standards.
He painted that.
Standards.
Yeah, he painted that. So, yeah. We know his ability, and we know that that's going to look great. But unfortunately, the pictures are just so dark. So dark. Yeah. This then is a little... I think there's more thrown in just for the fact we were kind of talking about Arnold and about, some companies can't get it right. And this is like a custom 1/6 head, and it looks phenomenal. Look at that.
Yeah. No punched hair, no silicone, no fucking nothing.
No excuses.
None of it needed.
It's just like
no
a
excuses.
1/6 scale head.
It's a spot on Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Look at that.
Simple.
How hard is it? I mean, I think he is. I mean, he's so iconic that it is hard to pull off in that regard. But yeah, they've done a fantastic job there.
Dude, that ain't even painted.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
It's got no depth or anything. I really like this next one as well. It's like a good custom.
I think I did all the before and afters first, just to kind of have an order to it. So this is like a custom Doctor Doom, which has been repainted, and these are the elements of it. Then the Doom, and
that before paint's fucking doesn't look good at all. No. Factory paint on that don't look good at all.
Not at all.
That just looks night and day to me. That he really done a great job with this. Really good job.
Who painted you?
No.
Great marble work. Look at
that. Unbelievable, yeah. Unbelievable.
Yeah, really nice marble work. Wow.
He put the fur collar on there as well, which I love that because that adding of contrast there just breaks up that solid sculpt. It just adds so much. People don't realise.
It's nice.
Really good job.
Then you got Batman versus
Deathstroke.
Deathstroke, yeah. You said Darkseid.
That wouldn't be much of a fight.
It's not actually a nice diorama there.
Yeah, it's pretty well balanced, I thought.
That'd be a nice 1/6 diorama. That'd be a really nice 1/6 diorama. Yeah, I don't know anything about it, but yeah. Signature Collectibles are getting involved in the Dark Knight line. So you got the bus switch out. You're always fucking Jordan when we're on these chats.
You fucking bore me.
Your mama bores me. I fell asleep. Yeah, I fell asleep between the legs the other day. No.
It wouldn't surprise me at all.
So you got the switch out.
You're looking for a penny, you fucking Jew fuck.
I was. Yeah. Fucking. No, I'm not going to go there. And then so there's the other switch out bus. They're really cool. I like the way they've got these two different buses there, and the way they really kind of break them up with the yellow there. It's cool. It's cool. I bet you would love to have that mask on your Bane.
I really would want that mask. Someone could send me just that bit. I would love that.
Just the mask. Just yeah. I have absolutely no idea who this character is.
I think he's like a dark Captain Marvel.
Is it? I don't know. You sent it to me. I don't know.
Yeah, I think he's a dark Captain Marvel custom.
Yeah.
Wasn't really sure about this. It just seemed a little bit of a mess to me.
Yeah, I had no idea what it was. Okay.
This I like.
But this is an old one. This is an older one. We've seen.
I really like this. I think this is wicked. I haven't seen it before.
Really nice Kingpin. Yeah. All these stuff in the background is all last level.
I loved it. I loved him on the what you call it with the proper bass and stuff like the stairs. Like that. That's how I like it. That's wicked. That is.
Yeah.
That's really nice. With the sort of Daredevil
thingies. I need to go pee really fucking quick.
Okay. All right, sweetheart. You go. Make sure that your bathroom's further away than where the ice is kept, so that we can hear you. Yeah, there's something about this one, this Kingpin. I like all the switch outs and stuff. I'm not really a big fan of the sort of heavy jackets. I really think XM fucked that up. I didn't like how they done it with the chessboard and stuff. I like the board and I like the sort of idea and the concept, but I really didn't like how they did the heavy textures on his suit. Look like a cake topper. With this, I actually think they've done a better job with it. I think they've managed to master them sort of like the mansion stairs. I've got a few little Easter eggs on there. I'm digging it. It's just a very classy piece, powerful. Haven't seen it before. I don't know what he's talking about because the first time I've come across it was a couple of days ago. So, but, it's quite a big character at the minute. It's got a big following in it after the Daredevil series. It's a Wilson Fisk. So, yeah, I'm quite impressed with it. I don't know who this fucking cat is. He's got all these pieces in the background, but he's got, Alex is right, they're all sort of last level jobs. Mostly customs then. Don't know if this must belong to maybe a commission or something, maybe. Nice though. Fair play. It's another character that's sort of woefully undershown, isn't he? What have you got? You've got the 1/6 one, the Bowen one, and then probably you say King. You got the XM one, and then this. There's just not many Kingpins around. There's not many options.
Yeah.
I feel better.
Oh man, train the fucking lizard right there. Yeah.
Train. Okay.
Yeah. Now you got like a few things going on. So you got the Daredevil kind of I don't even know what they're called. They're billy clubs, aren't they?
Billy Clubs, Battens, whatever you want to say.
All the Punisher shit going on there as well. Got a bit of Spider-Man shit going on there. Got a bit of everything going on. So obviously he's had a bit of battle with everyone. Show he's fucked them all up. Nice piece.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanos on front. I think we spoke about this last week, but these newer pictures.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I mean, it's not really. I mean, like I say, it's not anything that's different than what we've gone on from before. I think, the only problem with this is now the base is becoming visible, which kind of
visible
bothers. Yeah, it just looks invisible again. They've used this fucking dark background, and it's a dark grey, and I can't see any of the fucking details.
Yeah.
And I just don't like these kind of pictures at all. There's a lot to say how art does this shit.
It's like weird.
He just takes it and puts it outside in the sunshine, starts taking a picture. It ain't fucking hard. These people, they put it in a dark room, put a light on it, and then start taking pictures.
This is with a fucking backlight.
The thing is, you can't see any of the other details. Like about 60-70% of that. I mean, look at that. What's that?
Yeah.
Why are you showing me something in the dark? I mean, what have these pictures been taken for? These professional pictures, they've been taken to help sell the piece. If they are, ask for your money back. Can you imagine? Let's put it this way. Can you imagine, right? If you went for a shoot, like let's just say, you were having a family shot of you and your like missus or whatever, right? Just say you're having a family shot, and you've paid somebody to come and take, and they go, okay, and they go, stand over here with this black wall. I'm just going to turn the lights really low, point a light up at you, and then take a photo. You just be like, what? Can't see fucking anything. It's just like, Jesus, like things like this just irritate the living fucking daylights out of me. Look at that. Jesus Christ. Why don't you just turn the fucking light off and don't bother?
Got it. All right.
God, now I'm stuck with fucking old man Thanos in the dark.
No, then this is Reed Richards, and interesting pose, but obviously it shows off his ability. But a lot of people are like, it's fucking weird.
Yeah, I just don't like it at all.
No.
It's so strange. It took me a minute there to realise he's doing two types of poses with hands on his hips and the hands crossed over.
Yeah, well, that was the point about it. It's kind of like, he is doing that, and it's to show his ability in a like a real museum way.
Yeah, it's hard. It's really hard.
I think the problem with it is I give him some marks for creativity.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that it is an interesting idea, and I see what you did there. Oh yeah, that's cool. But as a statue, you just wouldn't warrant that space for it, would you?
Can you imagine how everyone would respond to that? I'd be like, what the fuck happened to him?
They'd
be like, who sculpted that? They were fucked up his hands.
Yeah. It's tough. It is very tough, and
it's a hard concept to nail, bro.
It's really hard. That's the point of it. I mean, it's one of those things where you have to acknowledge the fact that they've tried, and you have to acknowledge the fact that they've tried to go out.
I don't see how you can do like a Reed Richards without some sort of environmental factor. I don't see how you can do him without him sort of doing something outside or in like a building. You know what I mean? Like using his powers in that way. because otherwise it just looks strange. Him standing on his own, doing some weird thing with his hand or leg, it just looks really weird.
But he has like a science. He's in a base. For some reason, he's got Doctor Doom's masks there, and he is doing something. But yeah, I mean, it's tough. It's horrible because it's like you want.
Dude, it would be really hard if someone come to me and said, "Like, think of an art direction to go with this character." It would take a while.
Yeah,
it's a real tough ask, man. Probably one of the toughest to do.
Yeah, Forces Bone Super Scroll did a bit well. Yeah, it's hard. It's really hard because sometimes you want to give credit where people.
It's a hard ask.
Yeah, people are thinking out the box, but yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, but I mean, if that thing is there, for example, right? If that he's doing something with the mask or whatever over there, surely maybe he can have like his hands crossed, one in and the other could come out of that sort of arm and sort of be going over there and just touching something or messing with it.
You would have one of his hands maybe typing the keyboard, and one of his hands with fucking I don't know, a fucking test tube in his hand, or I don't know.
Or just going over and trying to grab something or moving something or doing something.
Yeah.
I just think the fact that he's got them both on his hips when there's things happening, you're not really showing his powers. You're making the sculpt look unduly complex and a little strange. So, but worth a go, man. Worth a go. It's a hard character to nail, so fair play.
Yeah. That's the one you were talking about before. What I do actually really like about this is I do really like all the intricate details underneath the cape. There's a lot of detail under there.
I don't know if this is just a render though.
Probably is. But
it looks like a render to me.
All of that kind of detail going underneath there looks cool. But I don't know anything about the character. I don't know if it's true to the character. I don't know who the character is. I don't know anything.
Evil, like Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
Dark Captain Marvel, probably.
Yeah, his Omni-Man. Omni-Man's fucking badass.
J. Jonah Jameson got buff.
Well, fucking, what's his name? Burt Reynolds or the other one. I was getting mixed up. Burt Reynolds and who's the other one?
Tom Selleck.
Maybe Tom Selleck, yeah. But Omni-Man is...
You should do that all the time with Dan Seven and Don the Predator Fry.
Yeah. One of them's still fighting now, you know that.
Don Fry still fights now.
Fuck me.
He's fucking crazy, he is.
Yeah. But you should watch Invincible. He's Omni-Man is fucking badass. There's some fucking bad scenes in that. There's like a scene where he does to his son with the train is horrible.
What he does to
his son with the train. That's one of the most badass scenes ever. But yeah, and I don't know this one. This must be more to do with the comic, but it looks more like me there. Yeah, I'm just taking.
Dude, you really have you have a really healthy self perspective of you. Believe me.
Well, yeah, I mean, at least I'm going with the grey hair. At least I'm admitting the greyness. Yeah. But yeah, I would have gone actually with the head. I would have gone with that dude who rips his head off, the Immortal Man or whatever his name is, right at the beginning, rather than this guy. I would have done the other guy.
Okay.
I can't remember the character's name now, but Immortal Man or what's his name? I would have gone with him rather than this guy, because that would be perfect because he rips his fucking head off. So yeah. But yeah, cool.
Cool as fuck.
Penguin.
Seen this before.
I actually really, that was one of the things we were talking about this the other day, and we were talking about things we regret selling. Penguin, my Penguin custom actually is one of them.
Yeah, that was a nice one. I wouldn't have
sold that. Man is voiced by J. Jonah Jameson. Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah. It's J.K. Simmons. Yeah. Yeah, this looks cool, but yeah, I do regret selling that other one.
Yeah, I wouldn't have sold it. I did tell you at the time not to sell it.
Alex should dress up as Omni-Man next week. Yeah, I might need a few more weeks. Yeah, yeah. This actually looks quite cool. The renders of this look quite cool. That's potential. Hope they deliver. So, yeah, very
There's
like
too much
crude
going
kind
on
of.
for me here. It's too
Yeah,
much.
too
It's too
busy.
much going on. I'm too busy. Too many distractions. Not
Don't
enough.
know why that's there. Don't know why that's there.
This is
What the
really nice.
fuck are they
This
there?
that fucking
Uh,
poison ivy is. Oof.
this Poison Ivy, if they blurred the background and said to me, "This is Sandra fucking Jacobs posing as some cosplay fucking shit," I would have believed it on the initial thing. The face on this actually looks like a real person when I saw it. After obviously then the initial looking at it and then it's a statue. Oh yeah, the hair's a bit clumpy. Oh, whatever. But when I initially saw it, I was just like, wow.
Yeah,
Wow,
but
this
always
is.
remember that your eye always goes when you know what you're looking at.
I know that's what I'm
Your
saying.
eyes also can deceive you a bit.
Yeah. So if someone said to me it's cosplay, I would have believed it. But
This
because
is
I knew
This
it
is
was
an
a
amazing.
statue,
It's an amazing piece of work.
fucking look at that tip.
Really,
Yeah.
really impressive piece
There's
of
a
work.
white. There's like a white version, like a skin tone version as well of this, and it looked really good as well. It looks so good.
The one that's got like the green tights.
No, it's the same, but it's just got skin tone.
Okay.
But it looks so good.
Just a lot about this is very nice.
I mean, this is a character I don't really care about, but this looks absolutely amazing. I think this is one of my top bids for a custom piece. For a long time, definitely female custom piece.
I think this might be
Best
one of the. I think this might be one of the
best
best female
female,
pieces I've ever seen
yeah, even
of
licensed.
any of license
Yeah,
anybody.
this is the best Ivy out there. I think it's really good.
This just come out of nowhere. It hit me in the face like a fucking sledgehammer. I was just like, where the
Yeah, I
fuck
know
has
the
this
people
come from?
posted it. I was just like, where the fuck? What? How? Where? What? And they're like,
Captured it
oh
so
yeah,
well as
this is
well. It just
it's like
captured the MO just so
this
perfectly.
is godlike or something. They're called godlike. I was like, yeah,
It's not underplaying it.
yeah.
It's
This
very,
is
very nice bit of work. This
special,
very impressive, I
very
have to say.
special. Anyway, I don't think I got any of the actual. No, I didn't get the white one. But yeah, if you have any of
Congratulations.
the
If
white
you have
version,
that,
if you have the
stunning.
white version, send it to me. We'll post it next week. But yeah, special. This actually, we need a separate section for this kind of stuff. This actually is an STL file.
Okay.
So this one popped up, STL file.
It's horrible.
So, don't like it?
Nope.
No? What don't you like
Nope.
about it?
It's messy. I don't like the pose because you can't see fuck all from about 75% of the angles. It's short-sighted. Somebody's thought about the character and got a couple of references and they've gone into it, but now that looks awful.
It's playing from that angle.
That looks okay, but that's probably the only angle that it looks okay.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Two in the green. Sorry. Give her the shocker. Yeah. Okay. I'm easily amused. Yeah, I mean, I think again, it's like that kind of thing where from that angle he looks great, and then
Doesn't look great though, does it? Really, it looks okay. It's not like.
Well, I think the problem as well is the fact that it's an STL, so it's only as good as the painter or the printer.
Yeah.
So it's tough.
Pose looks a bit
Always
strange. Just the whole thing just looks a bit awkward to me. I'm not feeling it.
I think the problem is for me is the fact that you need some kind of like clear resin or something going on in the end of it to show what he's doing. He just looks like he's standing like I've got my hands out. What am I doing? He looked like he needs to be shooting something. And if he was doing that, then he'll be blocking his face, and it's even worse. But no, he wouldn't. He would no. If he had a more side angle and shooting something out of his hands, the shock, then you maybe you'd have a better approach on it. But there's no shock there. He's just standing there with his fists out, and yeah,
Elbow fist pump.
But I mean, even there, the eye detail looks great. Eye detail looks really good. I don't think it's terrible. As a Spider-Man fan, I don't think it's a bad statue. I just think it needs touching up a bit. These are Superman, I believe, MFA, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't like these
perspective bases
things. I'm going to be an arsehole and just say I never like them. I don't think they ever work.
Yeah, sure.
I think that Superman's great. Base is all right. Together, I don't think they work. I don't think perspective works like that. When you have like a little building and a big superhero, I don't think it works at all. And I think it's
I think I agree.
It might be a preference thing, but for me,
I think I agree with you. I think that's a sound argument.
Also, with that Jigsaw Superman piece, I don't, that's not a Superman one. But again, you get like so many switch outs like that. There you go. Look at that. Looks great. Looks great from that angle.
Yeah.
But that building, no.
That's nice. That's Spider-Man. Nice. I like
my
it.
problem with the Spider-Man is the paint. I don't like the metallic paint with it.
I do.
I don't. I
don't
like metallic paint. I like more.
Fuck you, fight me. I like it.
Fuck you, fight me.
Yeah, fuck you, fight me. I like it.
Well, that's the thing about it. It's subjective, and I don't like it. Also, I don't like the way the camera on the bottom looks almost like a negative zone. Like a weird. What camera looks like that? They're all black.
Oh dear.
So
if you're looking at that fucking awesome sculpted Spider-Man, great pose,
look at the camera,
great body proportions, minimal.
I like
issues.
I like the sculpt.
Wicked pose, wicked sculpt. I love the metallic angle. I think it's going to really capture the light. I like it. Yeah. It's good. It's a good Spider-Man. That fair play.
I like the paint and sculpt. I like the sculpt. I like the pose. I don't like the paint. So, yeah. And then this is another Superman, Sean Murray, and I don't know what version of Superman. It was like a classic kind of version there.
Yeah.
They're doing a Batman or Wayne Tower similar to the Superman. Okay. These perspective bases always remind me of an old Godzilla stepping on those box cities. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate them. I don't like them. I did a lot of different suit styles with the Superman. Yeah, I did loads of switch outs, which is great because for me, I don't like a lot of them. And for me, it worked out because the version I like is in there. So it really did work. Yes.
Nice. It's all right. Bit of a classic. Looks like a more sort of midget-y. It's a bit of a midget.
He's too bulky, man.
That looks like a midget. It looks like a midget. His arms and legs are too short.
Yeah, but it's Super Scry that big. Super Scry that big.
How big is he?
No, but I mean, like muscular. He's a bit leaner than that, isn't he?
Is he bigger than 3'4"? Because I'm fucking guy is 3'4".
This looks like Dominic Parcel's fucking gardening version. The guy from fucking the older brother from Prison Break.
I just find it just looks really, really chode-like, bro.
Yeah.
Proper chody. This is.
And then
thick and built. He does that thing. He does that no thing length on any of his limbs. It's just
he does that thing as well. I mean, I don't like the thing, but to have
best part of him getting best part ever. I don't know.
No,
I think the only person you could do that with is a Thing. I don't like Thing at all.
I don't like him, but the thing is like the thing is, I don't. I just think like 7 parts is just like okay,
Too much. It's too much. I totally agree.
And also,
with you.
like, it looks like he's on like 7 parts of like fucking spaghetti sauce underneath him. Like Jesus, that's so bad.
Like Thing's dipped his head in jam.
Yeah, it's bad. I can't remember the fucking character's name now. Jesus,
Ahsoka, whatever her name is.
Ahsoka Wakaka.
Can't remember her name.
Well, is that woman from? Oh shit, what's her name now?
Rosie Dawson.
Yeah.
Something Ahsoka. Fuck, is it Ahsoka?
Rosie Dawson. Yeah.
Ahsoka.
Looks like Mickey Rooney. I'm just talking about the
skull.
But this looks quite cool. The mods are going mad about this one the other day. They'll get way.
Yeah, it looks very nice. Looks really nice.
Can't touch bone scroll. And there you go. There she is. Ahsoka Na. There you go.
Ahsoka Tano. Ahsoka I said Ahsoka and I got Rosie Dawson, man. That's got to be a fucking cookie for me.
No, you said Rosie O'Donnell.
Dawson.
You said Donald.
I didn't. I said You
didn't. I'm joking. I'm just testing. I'm testing to see how confident you were in your answer.
No, because I did say Rosie O'Donnell, but that was to
I know
June.
You did. You said it earlier, but that's what I'm saying. I was testing your confidence, and you would have gone, "Oh fuck, I did say that." I was testing it.
No, because I haven't had a bottle of whiskey. I'm fine.
Well, still. Then this is the. Tell me about this one. Tell me about who this is.
Well, the cover is from Venom 3, isn't it? But I mean, it's sort of from Venom 3 because he doesn't have this. I don't think he has a Spider-Man underneath his body. I think it's just him, sort of.
Spider, or what is it?
No, I think that isn't that Miles.
Miles,
Miles,
yeah.
I don't know though. Something about the texture of this, I'm not a big fan of.
That piece is massive.
I really don't like the way the wings are done and stuff are done. It's a big piece. It's a big old piece. It looks very close to that other piece that was done with this exact same pose. Just now it's got wings on it. And instead of him being over a building, he's over some rocks.
You, Alan.
Isn't that the same piece?
No, there was one by ATF.
He looks very similar, dude.
Yeah, there's one ATF1 did, but this one's more, the wings are more expanded up. And,
there's no wings on it. Oh, maybe there is.
Oh my fucking God, Rick is saying, I'm a big fan of her. I met her in person, actually. She's actually really nice. She's really nice, really quiet. She doesn't understand a word of English. And
it's like your perfect date.
Yeah, it's awesome. But there's a big rumor mill thing going on in Thailand about how she can't paint and it's her partner who does all the painting. Big rumor mill thing. So I don't know if it's true.
Ooh.
Yeah.
She ever done a video? There must be a video of her painting.
No, not really.
There has to
be. No.
She's not on film anywhere doing any painting.
It's absolutely hilarious. I mean, like when I've traveled around Thailand, Philippines, Hong Kong, or any country I go to, there's always. Well, actually, no. I was going to say Japan, but Japan is not the same. Japan is different. But every other country, even America, every state you go to in America, there's always like, even in UK.
Just say the fucking point. Stop changing locations.
People, there's always like a group, and they don't agree. There's always in every fucking location. And in Thailand, it's basically she's in one group and they're in another group, and they're like, she don't do any painting, her boyfriend does, and blah blah. Philippines, it's all the same. All these separations every country. But yeah, apparently she doesn't do a paint. But yeah, I don't know.
Is there any footage of her painting something?
I don't know. A lot of it posing, but not painting.
I've seen the bullshit posing. I don't care about any of that. She's not painting most of them times.
No, there's like where you have like a fucking picture of her, like there was a paintbrush, like picture.
No, but
No videos.
I mean,
No videos.
there's no videos of her painting anything ever.
No,
like, there's
no.
nothing of her like
not seen
having
one.
a piece. Like how
I've not seen
Matria, Mosaic, Mosaic.
Matt Mochik.
You're not the person. Anyway, Matt Mosick, he does videos and he you see him painting.
Yeah.
You see him painting all the time. So there's got to be videos of her painting, dude. No?
There's not.
Well, maybe there's where that smoke and fire comes from. Because it would easily be shut down. If someone turned around and was like, she isn't doing any painting, she does a video, she got a video of her painting going, anyway.
I correct you, there's none that I've seen. Or none that I've...
That's probably the right answer.
To see. Yeah.
Okay.
None that I've got
none that I'm aware of. Yeah. It's fine. I'll accept. I don't know, nor do I care, to be honest with you. It means absolutely zero to me. I don't give a shit if she can paint or she can't paint.
Josh is saying, I don't think I've ever taken a picture of me painting. Oh, fuck. Do you know, Josh, Jesus Christ, every time I just see your name now. I went to Warhammer the other day, 40k shop, and Jesus Christ, I saw some so really good pieces. I saw Medusa, and I keep needing to put it in the chat. It's so fucking good because it's literally like that big, and it's like the picture I've done is like my camera. I've zoomed in, taken this picture of it. And it looks fucking amazing. It looks so good. And then there's another one where
who painted it?
Someone in store. Someone in store. But there's another one where it's like a character that's kind of like raw anime, kind of like where they're like broken up and they've got all these like beams of like energy going between them and stuff.
Oh, no disrespect, mate, but I got to get up in a few hours. Do you want to fucking get on? You know what I'm saying?
Good. Sorry.
Good for you.
You look well good. I'll send you the pictures.
I'm in the chat.
I will. So yeah, actually the paint looks really good on this man. Look at that. What looks really bad is that where the delt is, that joint is terrible.
I just don't like it. I don't like the texture on this Venom. Again, it's got that weird avocado thing.
But that's it. After your fucking noise, big noise.
Not my big noise. You don't shut the fuck up.
Are you happy now?
You start. I mean, honestly, how hard is it just to turn around and say, no matter what country I go to, there's always one side and other side that don't get on. You have to go, whether it's Japan, China, Mongolia, USA, even different states in the USA, London. Just like shut the fuck up and just say two places. Like any place I go to, two sides.
I want to know. I want to have the
yeah, and I knew you were going to name every fucking place that you'd ever been in your life to emphasize your point. But by that time, my son will wake up and I'll need to give him breakfast and get on with my fucking day.
Fucking cocknock.
I can't sleep till fucking. What time are you going to get up tomorrow? You big hairy fucking lumberjack looking cunt.
You're going to get up at 1 o'clock tomorrow?
Exactly. 1 p.m.
Yeah, why?
Why not?
I got to warm my plants tomorrow. That one's looking a bit droopy, but other than that, I'll be okay. That's my day.
Yes. You fucking cocknock.
I'll find this picture. I'll send them to you actually because they're really fucking cool. They're so fucking good. Sorry. I'm trying to go through the pictures. That's what I fucking come up with. Can I get it? Can you see it?
What is that?
That's Vass. That's Vass after your birthday.
Right, get out with the comments and let's go. I've got to go to sleep.
All right, that's it. That's it. Leo, they're married in the past life. Everyone's saying now. They're definitely married in the past life. Yeah. Gia was the wife. Yeah. Gia was the wife because of all your fucking nagging. That's where it gets you. You see that? Yeah.
Don't bother me.
That's where it gets you.
Do you know what that means? It means I'm in charge.
It means I'm fucking you. It means you're bent over getting fucked in the arsehole. That's what it means.
You fucked me in a dream. You better wake up and apologise to me.
Yeah, pick that fucking soap up. Cheers, boys. Thank you. There you go. Cheers, Jazz. Thanks. Yeah, time for bed. Definitely time for bed. I'm going to bed now. All right. Thanks, everyone. Take
God
care.
bless. See you next week.
Make sure you click on that. What's that button? That subscribe button or the like one or any of the
Both of them.
10 buttons you can click on.
Click
Click one of them. Click fucking not all of them. Click everything. Ring the fucking ding dong too. All right. Take care. Bye bye.